Fire away. Here we go. It's time for UW Stevens Point hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Follow the Pointers all season long as they battle in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Pointers hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Century World, U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, Badger State Games, the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Also by Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports and Under Armour, TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, Stevens Point Brewery, Goose on Main, and Ascension. And good evening from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. I'm Tom Weaver, along with me, Sean McMahon. My friend, it's been 333 days since we were last here. We really don't know what the next couple of weeks is going to hold. We're going to hope it's going to be a 10-game schedule. Going to be more of a sprint than a marathon coming up here. But it's just good, bottom line, to be back in the barn, isn't it?
Man, I was going to say, Tommy, I've been waiting for you to open up from the Willett Arena for 11 months, and it's great to be back as always. And there is no room in this schedule for any follow-ups or miscues. It's a 10-game conference schedule. It starts off with a big home-and-home series tonight, though, against UW-Eau Claire.
You know, I've been joking with some of the high school coaches I work with all the week. Battle one is just, if you have a scheduled game, actually getting there to play it.
Correct.
Everybody's gone through the protocols. We are ready to go here, testing and all that stuff. You'll hear from Coach Krieger coming up a little bit about what that process is here. Sean, for the Pointers, I think they're one of the few teams out there that really didn't have much impact at the end of last season by COVID, because the Blue Golds came here and burst their bubble in the WIAC championship game in a 4-2 win. Eau Claire's got an axe to grind because they were headed to the NCAA tournament, which got called off here. So, I think here this is going to be a really, really interesting matchup here to start things off.
Well, if you look at the conference in general, it's been these two teams at the top of the heap every year. The Pointers and the Blue Golds playing 3 or 4 times every season. They always end up being in the WIAC championship game. And you're absolutely right. Eau Claire was poised to host a quarterfinal game last year, and then the NCAA tournament and the virus hit. So they are looking to get back to the NCAA tournament. And the Pointers, they're with the new additions to their hockey club, they're looking for the same thing, to get into the tournament if there is one.
There it is. 12 newcomers. We'll talk about that throughout the night here as well. Stevens Point and Eau Claire kick off the WIAC schedule. We should tell you quickly a little bit about our broadcast plans for the year. We will do all 5 home games on the men's side on the opposite days when the Pointers are on the road. WIAC has said no visiting media on site, so I'm going to hop over to IceHawks Arena on those days to do the women. So we'll have those 10 games. Plus, we're going to try to do the Superior and the Northland games remotely from Champions Hall on the men's side. So 12 games coming up here, and it should be good. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Get set for tonight's season opener, the Pointers and Eau Claire. More of our pregame show coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Today, remind loved ones to get the care they need. Someone you know may be delaying important emergency care, chronic care, or emotional care. In fact, 70% of people we surveyed have skipped getting the care they need or know someone who has during the pandemic. At Ascension, Wisconsin, appointments are available now with strict precautions in place for your safety and our care. Ask about virtual visits. ERs at Ascension Wisconsin hospitals are open 24/7. Get the care you need at getascensionwisconsincare.com.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network tonight. Long-awaited season opener for the Pointers as they take on UW-Eau Claire. 10-game, I guess it'll be a sprint instead of a marathon, maybe the best way to put it, as we talk with Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. And Coach, normally we would break down the game somewhat, what you're ready for here, but can you even put into words what it's been like navigating through the last 10 months with your fellas?
No, I mean, it doesn't do it justice. I mean, but I think, everybody's felt kind of how the pandemic's affected their life, kind of flip things upside down, and it's done the same for our guys. There's been a lot of uncertainty. There's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of, hope for a while, and then that gets negated and we're back to square one. So it's been a lot of back and forth, even up until, December 11th, when the chancellors decided they were going to play. It's still 2 months where you don't know what's going to happen. So I think it's been tough, really the last 3 weeks, it felt like it's becoming more and more of a probability that we're going to play and move forward, and it's kind of felt normal. again. The first time, myself and the players have felt some sense of normalcy in the last 11 months, and that's part's been great. It's been different. It's been hard on us as coaches, but it's been different on players too. They can get on the ice, but it's just different when you're not playing games. So they're just extremely grateful. I think not take things for granted every time we get to lace up the skates.
Can you describe what before you even get to the ice and prepare? What do you have to do to have a team eligible to play as far as testing goes and all that stuff? And what do you need to follow to just be able to get out there in the first place?
Yeah, well, that's a loaded question itself. It's a very that's the thing. Everybody's under different restrictions. We follow the NCAA SSI protocol guidelines, but then every institution, league, and in our situation, we don't own our rink, so we're a little bit handled by the city in different situations too. It's county's restrictions, so everyone's a little different. For us, everybody's got to test 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So for us this morning, we did a pregame skate. Our guys went over and got tested, and we're still waiting on the last results to come through and waiting for negatives on our side. And Matt is doing the same thing on his side at Eau Claire. They got to get on a bus. They got to get over here. When they get over here, they got to get temperature checked when they get off the bus. The refs have to come. The refs have to get in the parking lot. They have to get tested at 4 o'clock. So really, there's a lot of boxes that need to be checked, before we drop the puck. And that's essence that, I think once the puck is dropped, it's going to be game time like normal. I think even with or without fans, I think the buildup of anticipation, I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's going to feel like a regular game, and it's going to be game on once we drop the puck. But everything leading up to the game is, so far away from what we're normally used to. But we've gotten the mode now. We're used to we do what we do, and we do what we have to do, and we follow the protocol, and just kind of take it as it goes and be flexible.
I would think, with what you've had here, you were able to do some small group and some work in the fall and progress in with the fact that you have 12 new guys on this team. Maybe is that a little bit of an advantage here to get them, usually it's, 5-8 practices and you're off and running here, but you've had some time to settle guys in. Is that maybe one of the advantages in the delay?
I think so. Yeah. I think it's a pro and a con. I think we're going to use it to our advantage. I think, we had 3 weeks essentially to prepare. The last 3 weeks is what we have normally before the season. But the last 3 weeks, the guys didn't have class. Class started on the 25th, so it was kind of all hockey right away. And before that, we skated in the fall, kind of 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off in pods. Didn't really talk a whole lot of system stuff, but guys felt they got comfortable, got used to practice, the pace of things, how I teach it, how we talk about things, and just familiarize yourself. So when we started on, January 7th, as far as full team practices, preparing for a game, we were in, I think, a better spot than we normally are, just given that. But it is a sprint. It's a 10 game. Hopefully we play 10 games. It is a sprint, so we need to get to our game quick. So it is a little bit where we don't have the luxury of, those guys need to be ready to go right off the bat. For us, like normal, and it is a little bit different. We need to be more prepared than we are for game one, given it's a shorter season. But at the end of the day, it's the same boat that we're always in. We just have to win the games that are put in front of us. We're not guaranteed anything without an automatic bid. So I think, in essence, we're kind of prepared for this situation.
There you go. 12 newcomers. I think I counted 7 in the lineup here tonight. You brought in a pretty diverse group here with a lot of different skill sets here, and give us your thoughts on this recruiting class you brought in, which is a little bigger than normal but necessary. And it looks like you and Coach Strong have done some hard work to bring some good talent in.
Yeah, we did a lot of hard work, and it's a very, I think you put it well, it's a very diverse class that they all have a lot of different strengths, and they all, check a lot of different boxes, and they all kind of have a different plan. Some of them, have a really high ceiling and a lot of potential to reach to. But the essence, they're all great kids. What we went after, we were going after, 4 staples within the program: kids that have good skating ability, kids that have good hockey sense, have a very high compete level, and kids that are just good character kids that fit in with the culture of our program. Those are the things that we look for, and the rest of it, tailors to their game. We got some very dynamic defensemen. A couple in the lineup tonight. Nick Romaterio, Gonrowski, and Harrison Stewart's are all look very good in practice and on their way in and up front. Poulias and Moberg, Tyler, all those guys, they all check different boxes, and I think they all are, they all fit what we want to do here. You know, we're not necessarily going out looking for the best player in that game necessarily that will catch your eye as far as skill set. You know, looking for a player that fits into our culture, the way we do things, and you know, a specific type of player.
And amongst your returnees, you got some guys that have been through the battles here. So you know, your leaders. I know we talked to Ryan McKellar. He's, you know, excited here. You look at him to lead your leadership group with Zach and Jordan Fader. You know, all those guys that you have that are coming back. You know, finding that consistency as veterans of this program, you know, could be a really early indicator of, as you said, getting off to that good start.
Yeah, we're going to need those guys. We're going to need our upperclassmen and those returning players that have a lot of experience. We're going to need them right away to kind of lead the way and play some big minutes and let these freshmen, you know, kind of get their feet wet. You know, not put them in. You want to put them in spots to have success. So it's been good. You know, we have kind of an Oriole team as far as, you know, we have, you know, I think 10 seniors and, you know, 12 incoming guys. So it's been, you know, that group has been essential in bringing those guys along quickly, getting them up to speed, making them feel like they're part of the group, and just implementing the Pointer culture. And, you know, that leadership group of our captains and really the extension beyond that to all our seniors is going to be, you know, critical. I think they've done a great job so far, and I think they've put us in a great spot right now. And now we're just taking it day by day and, you know, see what goes. But I think we're in a great spot as far as that. You know, we have great leaders on this team, more so than just those three.
And my last question for you is kind of a two-part question. A, how weird is it going to be coming out on the ice with no fans? And you talk about forever a reason to take care of your business and do what you do. You know, not being able to feed off them, that's going to be a little bit of a different experience, isn't it?
Yeah, it is what it is. I think it's I don't think it'll be a bigger factor as people are making it out to be. I think you look at the NHL bubble and people didn't know how, you know, the intensity was going to be. You know, no fans, haven't played in a while, and you saw the first game, Justin Williams, someone scrap off the back, guys were big hits right away. I think the anticipation buildup of not playing for 11 months, the unknown of play, not play, I think that finally, when the puck drops, I think both sides are going to be going. I think the emotion is going to be there. It's going to feel like a championship game with or without fans. Obviously, it's going to be weird. We're going to miss it. You know, but it's just an adjustment that we'll have to make. But I think we're just ready to go. We're prepared. The guys are prepared for all situations. You know, the fire's set. We just got to light the match.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck here tonight. And, you know, kind of unknown what the future is here. But, you know, we look forward to being with you along the way, whatever that might be. And, you know, it'll just be exciting to get back in the barn tonight, won't it?
Absolutely. Looking forward to see you guys.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts! The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Marshfield Clinic, Habish and Rotier, Jim Nick American Family Insurance, People's State Bank, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, we are set to go. Here's our starting lineup. It's a great goaltending matchup here tonight, as it is Zach Diamond, the senior out of Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. A year ago, 19-3-2, 1.53 goals against average, save percentage 93.5%, and 6 shutouts. Eli Billing will go for the Pointers at 5'11", 180, and a junior out of Windsor, Ontario, Canada. 17-7-3 year ago, 2.26 goals against average, 90.5 on the save percentage with 3 shutouts as you'll go there, Sean. And we'll get through the lineup here. 8 newcomers in the lineup for Stevens Point here tonight. Zach will center, Carter Rue and Jake Tice up front. It'll be Tristan Conrad with Stephen Qualiata paired there as well. Our officials tonight: Brandon Schrader, Travis Alberg, are the referees, Jason Peters and the former Pointer Todd Treader, making his WIAC linesman debut here. And Travis and Mr. Schrader gave him the full rookie treatment when he came out for warm-ups, doing the hot lap by himself. So
looks like he's
in there to work. He's excited. Talked to him for about a couple seconds before the game. He's pretty excited.
Yeah, looks like they're going to give him the opening
face-off. And he will drop
too.
the puck, and we are ready to go. Glad you're with us. Glad we're finally here, and let's just hope we get through 10 games and then some.
That's absolutely right.
Absolutely right. It is Zach Kennedy, Jack Murphy, and Sam Martell starting up front. Adam Parcells, the Wausau West grad, and Charlie Wyand are the defensemen for Matt Lone and the Blue Golds. Off the opening draw, it is controlled by the Pointers momentarily, but then the Blue Golds get it and dump it in. Tristan Conrad back to get it for Stevens Point. Up ahead, Jake Tice will get it to Zach. Zach ahead to Carter Rue. Rue gets it around, tries to get around a defender, goes to the far corner, tried to center it out in front. That's off the backside of the cage, up near side. Zach reaching for it, and Eau Claire able to gain possession back the other way. Sammy Martell up ahead to Jack Murphy. Bumped off the play there. Here's Tice at center ice, lost the handle on it. He'll dish now to Zach on the far side. Zach a long shot, midsection save by Zach Diamond. He will cover it up. Opening 35 seconds. Sean, let's just set the lineup here. We mentioned Zach with Tice and Carter Rue. It'll be one of the newcomers, Andrew Poulias, with Ryan McKellar and Jordan Fader. Brandon McReynolds with Cody Moline, newcomer out of Minnesota. Chris Alleman is up playing forward.
Yes, he
left
is.
wing on the third line here tonight. Isaac Moberg with Colin Raver and Tyler Piotrowski is the fourth line. We'll get to the D pairs here in just a minute. And far side for Stevens Point, Wes Ashley. Ashley ahead. He'll chip it loose there. Ryan McKellar after it. McKellar, Jordan Fader, and Zach, your leadership team here this year for the Pointers. We'll hear from Ryan McKellar coming up at our intermission. Chipped around to the near side, out of the reach there of the Pointers. Poulias with it, up the near side, nothing there. Now he'll turn around, and Poulias ahead. He'll feed it to McKellar. Feeds it far side behind Wes Ashley. Ashley has to recover, gets it to Colin Raver. Raver spins in the far corner, tries to center it, instead brings it back out high. There's a shot blocked in front there by Austin Redders of the Blue Golds. Blue Golds send it back out to center ice, back the other way. Harrison Stewart out there for the first time. Ryan Orgel will throw it in as well. Behind the net it goes. Long outlet pass here. This should be an icing call here against the Blue Golds. 18:26 to go here in the first. Still scoreless.
Lots of heavy hitting both ways here early on. You think both teams are sick of practicing against each other and getting things going. Both teams laying the body out, lots of chirping after the whistle. It's what we expect in this big WIAC rivalry game.
Off the draw, dumped into the near corner. Blue Golds chip it off the glass and out. This will go down the length of the ice again and be another icing call here against UW-Eau Claire.
Yeah, nice job by the Pointers so far here to clog up that neutral zone. Keep things pretty sticky for the Blue Golds getting out of the zone. And that's when you know the Pointers are going right. Their forecheck is keeping the defensive partners of UW-Eau Claire down low, not letting them out of the zone easy and get to that cycle game for the Pointers.
All right, off the face-off, it is cleared up high. Qualiata holds it in for Stevens Point, behind the net for Tice. He'll look to center to Carter Rue, but nothing there. Rue with it, and he'll wait for it out here. Shot in, that's deflected there by Willie Stauber of the Blue Golds. Through the neutral zone it goes. Eli Billing back to play it for Stevens Point. Qualiata up ahead. Zek will kick it in the far boards. Tried to free it up to Tice, but nothing there. Played by Andrew McGlynn of the Blue Golds. McGlynn feeds it ahead on the near side, kicks it into the right wing. Here's John Richards, 2-on-1 coming in. They'll go shot in the goal. Easy setup in front of the net. Andrew McGlynn bangs it in easily after a defensive breakdown by the Pointers. 17:44 to go in the first. Blue Golds go up 2-1.
That Tristan Conrad got caught pinching Qualiata back there too. And it was a 2-on-1 right at the offensive blue line for Eau Claire as Tristan Conrad went down and out to try to stop that centering pass. Eli Billing sold out on the shooter. Easy slam dunk goal for the Blue Golds. And they're up 1-0 early tonight.
Off the face-off goes to Wes Ashley on the far side. Nick Gonrowski out there. He'll feed it ahead to Chris Alleman. In they will go. Comes around to the far side and played up at the half wall on the far side. Big collision there. It is Cody Moline after it for Stevens Point. And Eau Claire chips around again. We'll get a whistle and an icing call here against the Blue Golds. Andrew Poulias, 5'8", 175, and a freshman out of Whitby, Ontario. One of the new forwards, also Cody Moline, as we mentioned, 5'7", 165, out of North Branch, Minnesota. Tyler Petrusky, 6'2", 185, and a senior, a transfer from Utica College, came in. Harrison Stewart, another freshman in the lineup here, 6'1", 190, out of Rockford, Illinois. And Nick Aromaterio, 6 feet, 185, and a freshman out of Woodbridge, Ontario. We'll get to meet him coming up in our second intermission here tonight. Wes Ashley, far side fanned on a clearing effort. Cole Paskus with it. Nice recovery here by Gondrowski. And they'll play it up near side. Goes too far, gets past Max Salpeter for Eau Claire, and back to Adam Parcells in the near corner. Near side collision. Pointers try to poke it ahead, and Ryan Orgel got a stick on it, jumps up into the blue gold bench. We get a whistle. 16:56 to go in the first. Eau Claire with a 1-0 lead. Sean, we talked about newcomers here. Pointers lost 7 seniors last year. 722 games between the group there.
Yes. Yeah.
And let's see. Their overall record, 89, 18, and 11.
Unreal.
In their 4 years here. All right, ahead it goes. Ryan Orgel got spun around here. Jack Murphy will come. He'll feed it in front of the net, cleared aside there. Little helter-skelter defense by the Pointers here. Now there's another shot. That goes wide. Far side shot block there. Petrowski able to get to it. Centering pass, Eau Claire. Controlling the flow of the play here early on, Sean, and trying to get another chance in front of the net. They'll jam it at the end. Sammy Martell in there for Eau Claire. Ryan Orgel with it. Orgel chips it ahead. Petrowski ahead. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Pointers. Raver back the other way with Isaac Moberg. Raver comes around. Good poke check there by the Blue Golds to force it to the far corner. Raver keeps with it. And, here's Moberg's stick. Oh, he caught it in midair. A hook that took a stick spiraling up in the air, came back down, caught it, and kept going. 4 minutes into the first period, puck back behind the Eau Claire net. Blue Golds throw it out front. Nick Teckel, another Wausau West graduate, along with Adam Parcells out there. Zek will flip it deep. Wausau West was supposed to play Spash here tomorrow night, Sean, but that game's been moved till Friday. In the WIAA playoffs, Tristan Conrad ahead for Zach Zek, got to his reach, got caught up in the linesman here on the near side. Tice tried to get it. And big hit in the neutral zone, but Blue Gold's able to get it through. Conrad back to get it. Zach Zek feeds it around, and they'll try to center it back, and comes out high. Shot fired, redirected, save made by Billing. Rebound to the far corner. Austin Redders charges in. He'll carry the play into the near corner. Forced out there. Jake Tice will get it in stride for the Pointers. He'll flip it out. It's gloved down by Jordan Kovacs. And they will dump it back in. Billing back behind the net again. Looks to play it out. Conrad ahead. Bounces it off the far boards. Contact through the neutral zone. Chris Alleman will try to chase it down. And Zach Diamond will reach out and cover it up. 14:57 to go here in the first. Sean, one thing I talked about Coach Krieger with is normally, October, you got 10 days, maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks to get going here. You've had 3 or 4 months here. Yeah. So, conditioning type things a little bit different here. Really not till came back in January to really get things going. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Blue Gold's very strong here. We get a whistle, a hand pass. That will get it. 14:51 to go here in the first. If you're just joining us, a little turnover by the Pointers. 2-on-1. Andrew McGlynn. Easy tap-in rebound to beat Eli Billing. And the Blue Golds up 1-0. Face-off just outside the Eau Claire blue line on the far side. All right, Blue Golds go D to D and then throw it toward the middle. Intercepted by the Pointers. Alleman on the near side. Brandon McReynolds waits for it. He'll fires a shot. That goes wide. Ashley to the rebound on the far side. Wes Ashley throws it. Far corner. McReynolds again. McReynolds out there on a line. Cody Moline after it. Moline around, and Blue Golds maybe a 3-on-2 if they hustle. Instead, it's McGlynn. He will get it to center ice. Looks to dump it in. Nothing there. They try a wraparound, and nothing there, so they'll dump it deep to the far corner. Simon Sagasor there for Eau Claire. He'll get into the slot. Good shot block there by McReynolds, but doesn't clear out of the zone. Comes back. Parcells with it. He'll dump down out of the reach originally of Charlie Wyand. He does a nice job to recover. Big hit behind the net, and Stevens Point will get it. Isaac Moberg behind the net. Now long outlet pass here by the Pointers will be guilty of an icing call. 13:58 to go here in period number 1. Eau Claire, a 1-0 lead. UWSP Athletics would like to thank season-long sponsors Marshall Clinic, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Century Insurance, Century World, PJ's Restaurant, also Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Stevens Point Brewery, Papa John's, the Badger State Games, Wisconsin National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. All right. Probably 7 minutes in here, 6 minutes in. And Eau Claire with a 1-0 lead. Ashley behind the net. Throws it in front. It will go ahead toward Chris Alleman. He will chip it and get it deep. Ryan McKellar races out there to get it for Stevens Point. And a little bit behind now. Big hit, freed it up on the far side. The Blue Golds clear it out. Connor Koviak with it, back near side. Koviak dumps it. Gives it to Charlie Wyand. He'll go to the near corner. Jordan Fader ripped it away from him. McKellar with it. Now at high, they'll chip it on the left wing, back the other way. Jordan Fader with some speed in the left wing. He'll dump it in. Diamond comes out to play it. He'll throw it behind the net. Goes right into one of the pointers. Turnover here. Can't get a shot off. Here's Orgill with a shot. That's redirected wide. Loose into the near corner. 13-15 to go here in the first. Puck loose in the Eau Claire end. Gunrowski with it. He'll go cross ice to Orgill. Orgill fires it up again. Redirected. And, the goaltender caught out, Sean. But Pointers couldn't get somebody on the puck. Orgill with it again. He'll go deep and send it in. Adam Parcells intercepting. He'll shovel it back behind the net. Petrowski comes in, near side. And it comes high out of the zone. Nope, doesn't come out. Pointers hold it in. Tried to center for Colin Raver. Good job by Moberg to keep it alive. Dumps for Tristan Conrad. Conrad fires a shot, redirected in front. That's smothered down. Raver tried to get to the rebound, but couldn't. Back the other way, Jack Murphy for Eau Claire. He is 1-on-2. Shot into the midsection. Billing with a save. He'll hang on here. 12:35 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Eau Claire.
Yeah, nice to see the Pointers get to their game a little bit in the last couple shifts. Other games in the WIAC tonight, Tommy. Superior is at Northland. That game is currently scoreless. And also, River Falls is at UW Stout. Stout has taken an early 1-0 lead.
New coach at Stout.
A little bit of a change there for the Blue Devils.
Terry Watkins has been there 30-some years altogether, right? All right, here's a shot from the point. That's blocked by Stevens Point. Far corner it goes. Blue Golds back out top again. Redders, cross ice pass for Stauber. Shot fired wide. Rebound comes in front. Shot that. Billing with the save. No, it beat him short side. High to the glove side. Blue Golds strike again. It's 2-0 Eau Claire.
Now right off the kick plate, Tommy. Big bounce off the kick plate right to Tekel, who just flipped it up over Eli Billings' glove short side. And it's the Blue Golds with an early 2-0 lead here in the first 10 minutes of the game.
So Nick Tekel will get the goal. As for the puck, that might be his first goal, huh? So Tekel with the goal.
Yeah.
Round it comes, yep. So, back in central Wisconsin, and now here come the Blue Golds again. Pointers cleared out. Zek will get to it, and Zek ahead to Tice. Jake Tice feeds it ahead. Aromatario with it. He'll play it out up ahead. And shot fired in, bouncing puck in on Zach Diamond. And Pointers charge in, nothing doing. He will hang on, and Sean getting to meet newcomers. Did a little call by Skype here, and Nick Aromatario, who will be our second intermission guest, you and I. Alex Crom, who played forward to the Pointers a couple years. I thought I was talking to his twin brother.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is coming up. He's having a good time. From suburban Toronto, so talked about that a little bit. I accused him of having a Rangers jersey hanging in his bedroom, but it was actually one of his junior jerseys, I guess. So here we go. Fiery bouncing puck coming. Shot swept for, and in the front again. Pointers trying to get a shot off. Here's McKellar cranking at it. Nothing there. Boy, Pointers with the puck between the circles for a long time. Nothing there. Orgel tried a little redirect. Far side it will come in. And on the far side, Harrison Stewart will send it deep again. Tried to carve it ahead for Jordan Fader, but nothing there. Blue Golds will clear it out again. And loose on the near side. Sagasor will get it. 3-on-2 maybe. Alleman jumps off the bench here for the Pointers, though. He'll shut that down in a hurry. Far side it goes. Harrison Stewart swaps it around. What do we have? Whistle and a penalty coming up here. A slashing call coming up here.
I believe it's on Eau Claire, Tommy.
Against Adam Parcells. He said 21? Is that what I heard?
That's what I heard. No, he's saying.
I take it back.
21 on the Pointers.
It's Ryan McKellar with a slashing call, so the Blue Golds will head to the power play. First special teams effort here, and boy, the Blue Golds here, Sean, 8 minutes in, going on a power play, a chance to really take a stranglehold on this one. Got pretty firm grip on it. You can really squeeze here.
Mm-hmm. Good penalty kill here for the Pointers.
Build some momentum of it. Here's Carter Rue short-handed ahead. Maybe a 2-on-1 if he hurries. Carter Rue short-handed coming in. Shot! Oh, missed the top of the net. Pulled it wide just to the far corner. Now the Blue Golds with a chance at a 3-on-2. Nick Teckel will carry it in near side. He'll dump it and they'll set it up. Now they'll come centering pass, bouncing through. Tristan Conrad will get it. Tried to clear it, but it's smothered by Eau Claire. Goes behind the net. Loose near side. Out to the point, Parcells. Parcells feeds it back near side to Derek Hammer. He'll fire a shot and a goal. Short-sided shot again, may have been redirected. Power play goal for the Blue Golds. They lead it 3-0.
Yeah, there's a bunch of traffic in front. Big bodies of Eau Claire camped out in front of Eli Billing. I think it's going to be a redirection goal up and over the glove side on the short side, right underneath the crossbar. And it's 3-0. UW-Eau Claire.
All right, so 10:39 to go here.
Yeah, if there's a bonus to anything, there's tons of time to get back in this thing. But the mountain is steep at this point.
Yep. 10.5 minutes to go here. Far side, Moline reaching for it, bouncing through, pulled out of midair. Aromatario had a stick on it for a minute. And Eau Claire will calm it down again. Long outlet pass ahead. Tried to zip it through to Matt Stanton. That didn't work. We'll get a whistle and an icing call with 10:20 to go here in the first period. First 10 minutes dominated here by the Blue Golds. Face off to the left side of Zach Diamond. Here's Wes Ashley reaching for it on the far side, and this is going to be another 2-on-1 back the other way. Aromatario is back. They'll come in. Shot, missed a wide open net. Should have been 4-0. Here is Carter Rue with it. Up ahead, splits it ahead to Jake Tice coming in, trying to get free for a shot. He's ridden off to the far corner behind the net for Carter Rue. Rue, centering pass, comes through, nothing there. Qualiato with it. Qualiato with a shot. That's blocked by the Blue Golds. Through to the near side, Orgel. Orgel comes down in, leaves it down low, and Eau Claire trying to clear it out. Pointers will swarm to the puck. Stanton comes away with it for Eau Claire, and he'll flip a backhander into the far corner. Eau Claire will change here. And Orgel ahead. Moberg chips it ahead with a burst of speed on the far side. Willie Stauber there to send it back. Moberg's got to get back in on side. Pointers will dump it into the near corner. Petrusky after it on the near side. Nothing there, and it is Koviak back the other way for Eau Claire. Now Sagasor coming in. Here's another turnover that ends up right to the side of the net, turned aside. Eau Claire throws it in front, bouncing puck again, and comes out high. Shot fake. They'll send it wide, far side, right in front, broken up by the Pointers. And it's Redders that will send it near side. Now they'll come in, firing another shot. Glove save made by Eli Billing. 9:03 to go here in the first. That's a big save there by Eli Billing for the Pointers.
Yeah, you have to get that young goaltender going a little bit, Tommy. Some confidence with making the good save. They're going to call Hammer with the goal, Tommy, so deflected in on Eli Billing to give the Blue Golds a 3-0 lead. Digman gets the assist on the power play goal for UW-Eau Claire.
3 goals in the first 10 minutes here for the Blue Golds. As we'll get a reset discussion here. And off the face-off, Blue Golds walk right in front of the net. Eli Billing somehow smothers it. I think that's Jack Murphy, Sean, that just came out of the near corner and drug it right in front of the net. And no help for Eli Billing right now.
You're absolutely right. The Blue Gold forwards are just zooming around the offensive end. 7-2 the shots on goal here for the Blue Gold. So it's been all UW-Eau Claire. And Tommy, honestly, it just seems the Pointers are just a step off right now. And actually, Coach Krieger is going to call a timeout and reset things here.
Timeout taken by Coach Krieger. We'll take one as well. We'll come back and have more. You're listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
All right, back here with Sean McMahon. I'm Tom Weaver. Season opener has been all Blue Golds. They have been buzzing from the get-go, Sean, no doubt about it. All right, so face off to the left side of Eli Billing. Pile up to the near side. They center it in front. Billing will get down, covered up. Blue Golds jam at it. And boy, I should tell you what, Sean, Eau Claire is a determined bunch to get to the net here.
Yeah.
And they have had success here early.
And you could argue that they just picked up where they left off, scoring 4 straight in the WIC championship game last March, and they've just kept going.
Shots are 8-2 Blue Golds at the moment.
And the Pointers have had some good zone time from time to time, but just no steady effort down low where you're getting multiple shifts.
All right, Blue Golds with another shot. Billing never saw it. It went wide. Eau Claire pulling it out high. And here's a nice job by Ryan McKellar on the far side. Poulias will get it. He'll chip it ahead off the glove, I should say, of Ryan McKellar. Jordan Fader behind the net, now in the near corner. McKellar back for Fader. Tried to center it. Eau Claire with it. Back the other way with some speed. John Richards sends it far side. Now they'll dump it in. McGlynn. Now Pointers send it right back out. Played in the neutral zone. Derek Hammer with it. Cross ice. Now they'll dump it in off the pad of Eli Billing. Qualley out of there to get it for Stevens Point. Jake Tice now here on the near side. Tice feeds it out into the neutral zone. Tice surveys it up, but Eau Claire able to come across, pad save. Huge rebound left out there by Billing, and Zek able to clear that out for Stevens Point. Into the neutral zone it goes. 8 minutes to go in the first period. It's 3-0 Eau Claire. Red line of the far side. Now they'll dump it deep. Billing puts it down. And it is Tristan Conrad. Near side, they'll force it out. Blue Golds get it. They'll wait to go deep. Now they'll feed it. Nathan Dingman brings it in. Chip back, and Zek will get it for Stevens Point. Zek still trying to spear it out on the far side. Gets it to Raver. Raver rink wide to Alleman near side. He's in the zone in the left wing. Alleman centers it back. Raver with a shot to the back door. Zek wide open. Couldn't handle it. Now here's Alleman in the far corner. Chris Alleman out there as a forward, throwing his body around. Got it loose. Eau Claire off the glass and out. Down the length of the ice. Will it be far enough for icing? They will wave it off. Wes Ashley, good to see him back out there, Sean, at what looks to be 100%. Raver got a piece of it on the far side, so they'll wave off the icing call. Eau Claire tries to clear it back out. Pointers put the jam on with McReynolds. Redders, now McReynolds diving to get it. Eau Claire pushes it up along the far boards and out. Ashley swats at it, and here's Sagasor with it. Blue Golds are off sides, and they'll have to pull it back out. Near side it goes. Willie Stauber, a long shot into the far side. Fader ahead, nothing there, so they'll go far corner. Rattle it around. Poulias after it here on the near side. Poulias, nifty job there. Aromatario with it. He'll try to center it out, and Poulias had it. And Eau Claire is off sides here, so that'll allow Stevens Point to get possession of the puck. Behind the net, Wes Ashley for the Pointers. Strides his way out at center ice, chipped ahead. McKellar sends it in. He'll give chase along with Willie Stauber. McKellar wins a foot race, poked it loose, but Redder's there to scoop it up. Off the near wall and out, comes to the neutral zone. Gunrowski with it. He'll throw it back in for Stevens Point. Kid with a name made to play in Stevens Point there, Gunrowski. He'll come. Gunrowski. Now here's a shot, bouncing, coming through. They'll dish it back. Gunrowski with it. Feeds it to the near side. And they'll try to get a shot off. Poulias with it. Brings it out high. Orgel on the far side. Lost a handle on it and coughed it up. No damage here. Martell will get it now. He'll speed up. Offside call here. A little bit late on the whistle. Jack Murphy in a couple strides early. We'll get a whistle. 5:54 to go in the first. 3-0 Eau Claire.
Yeah, score update from Ashland, Tommy. Northland College has taken the early 1-0 lead over the Yellow Jackets. The veteran-laden Yellow Jackets.
They are. 12 newcomers for the Pointers, 5D and 7 forwards. Let's see here, 5 of them coming out of the North American League. Off the face-off, Carter Rue. Jordan Rue, the youngest of the Rue, on the Pointer lineup as well as a newcomer, side of the net. Carter Rue reaching for it. And it is Eau Claire with speed. Richards back the other way, diving in, shot. That's carved high. I think Eli Billing got a shoulder on that. Matt Stanton with it. Now they'll come in, and it's McReynolds waiting for it. McReynolds will backhand it out. Parcells gloves it down. Alleman works him up on the far boards to force a turnover, but the puck goes right to Andrew McGlynn. He'll cycle back. McGlynn to the red line. He'll blast it in deep to the near corner. Tice for Stevens Point. Digs it out. Cross-ice pass. Tristan Conrad there for Stevens Point. He'll feed it ahead. He gives it a rough ride on the way through. Colin Raver back to get it near his own blue line. Raver feeds it ahead. Tice with it in the skates. So one of the Blue Gulls. Tice tried to pick it out. He did. Shoves it ahead for Zek. Zek coming in, trying to get a shot off. Goes wide to the far side. Zek feeds it back up high, out of the reach of Wes Ashley, and they'll go down the length of the ice. 4:45 to go in the first. Really love to get one here before the end of the first period. Raver cycling with it. He'll come at center ice. Raver cuts to the far side, poked away there by Dingman. Raver recovering back to get it. He'll feed a backhander off and out on the far side. Eau Claire will scoop it right back in. Blue Golds will change a couple here as behind the net for Stevens Point. Harrison Stewart around, comes up but not out. Shot fired, glove save made by Eli Billing as he hangs on.
Yeah, good save. Saw it late too, Tom. Aggressive up at the top of his crease as always, and making a good glove save and seeing it late again. We'll get a face-off for the Pointer defensive end. Shots on goal now 11-2 in favor of UW-Eau Claire. Getting better at the zone time now.
Yeah.
Tom, just got to get some shots on net, making it easy on Diamond.
All right, it is Ryan McKellar that will dig it out for Stevens Point. Sent in off of Orgel, and he's back to get it behind the net. Orgel off the glass. Oh, nice play there by Jared Redders on the far side to hold the zone. Far side, Connor Koviak looks to center, ridden off of his stick. Stewart reaching for it, couldn't come up with it. Blue Golds to the point, near side, Jordan Kovacs with it. McKellar tried to kick it ahead, and it's McKellar that will get it. Fader coming in, long shot wide of Diamond to the near corner. Poulias battling for it here on the near side. Eau Claire throws it back behind their own net. Ahead, and Alleman reaching for it on the far side. He'll rub it out, waiting for Cody Moline to come in and get it. He will. Moline chips it ahead. And near side, Tristan Conrad for the Pointers to Qualiata. Qualiata will flip it deep in on Diamond. Bounces in. Boy, nice job to field that. Kind of short hopped him, Sean, and jumped up in between kind of his pad and midsection and rumbled around, able to hang on. 3:22 to go here in the first. Coming up between, we'll get our Pointer profiles here. Got to do them a little different here. Normally, my partner here does the heavy lifting for those, but got to do them during the day. So I do them on my lunch hour.
Perfect. A little busy.
We will hear from the captain, Ryan McKellar, the senior out of Indianapolis, Indiana, coming up in our first intermission. Blue Golds off the draw. Long outlet pass ahead for Jack Murphy near side. Carter Rue breaks that up. He'll leave it back to Qualiata. Qualiata puts the brakes on. Far side to Conrad ahead. Zek will swat it. Parcells gloves it down at his own blue line on the far side and then sends it back across. Zach Kennedy after it. He's thumped on the near side by Carter Rue. That gets a rise out of the Pointer bench. Now Rue back to get it. Pointers coming. Rue then fans on it. And Zach, a little stick work with Parcells. Couldn't come up with it. Tice rubs it out on the far side again. Qualiata with it now. And it went right into the backside of Tristan Conrad and came right back to Qualiata. He'll put the brakes on. Qualiata, defender in tow, gets it to Raver. He'll burst ahead of the left wing. Colin Raver in. Moberg going to the front of the net, tried to center it to him. Raver off on the far side. Moberg got a piece on it. And Raver giving a rough ride behind the net. A little slow to get back to his feet, and he does. Moberg, far side. And it's Colin Raver after it again with 2:15 to go here. Raver trying to dig it out from the near boards along with Moberg. He'll go to the near corner. Sends it around far side. Orgel will pinch in. They tomahawk it away from him. And Gunrowski back to get it here. Far side, and they'll send it in deep. Under 2 minutes to go in a first period that's been dominated by UW-Eau Claire. Redders for Eau Claire. Lead pass ahead, now they'll bring it back. Pointers looking to put the jam on in the forecheck here a little more aggressively with 2 men here. Now they force it deep in the near corner. Here is a centering pass coming in front, trying to hit McKellar in front of the net. Gunrowski with it, just under his stick, and comes back up. Ryan Orgel hustling back to get it. Orgel chips it ahead. Poulias with it on the far side, carries it in. Poulias, long shot in, midsection by Diamond. Pointers going to the front of the net. Jordan Fader going in, and we'll get a whistle. Minute 28 to go here in the first.
Yeah, man, I forgot, Tommy, how big the defensive crew UW-Eau Claire has. You got to get puck possession, get the shot, and then get around the big trees of UW-Eau Claire, and then on to Zach Diamond after that. Good defensive coverage by the Blue Golds on that play. And it just turns into a want effort, Tommy. You gotta get bodies, box out, get traffic in front of the goaltender for UW-Eau Claire.
All right, off the draw it is. Shot fired. Diamond pad save with a rebound to the far corner. Boy, both goaltenders have left some big rebounds out here tonight. Far side, Eau Claire trickles it back toward the middle. Should be offsides. Nope, they'll come in. Backdoor shot to goal. Backdoor. Charlie Wyan. Pointers arguing that it's offsides. No dice. It's 4-0 Eau Claire.
Yeah, all UW-Eau Claire here as they put an exclamation point on this period with a 3-on-2 break at the blue line, on the offensive blue line. A little bit of a turnover. Ends up in the back of the net. You could argue offsides, but no instant replay here.
Got to go to the whistle.
Yep.
I'm not sure a goaltending change would help here. It's not Eli Billings getting hung
out to dry. He's had no chance on any of the goals.
All right, Conrad to Qualiata. Ahead, Raver backhands it in. Alleman will chase after it. 1 minute remaining here in the period. Blue Golds through the neutral zone again. McReynolds. Raver. Yeah, now here's McReynolds, has to wait. Might be a 2-on-1. Firing a shot. Glove save made by Diamond. Biggest mistake Eau Claire has made all night, and the goaltender bails him out.
Yeah, Adam Parcells, one of the captains for UW-Eau Claire, thinks he can get it through the neutral zone. Good read by Brandon McReynolds to intercept that pass. 2 or 3 big skate strides in. Good shot on Diamond. Glove save. And get a stoppage of play.
All right, face off to the near side. Orgel with it. He'll fire a shot. Whistles through. Rebound left out there. Couldn't get it. Now, another shot redirected wide. Romatario had the shot there. Now it's Orgel again. Another shot. Trying to work a deflection there. Romatario with a backhander holds it in. Far corner bump loose there behind the net. Max Saltpeter after it. Pointers try to center it out. Romatario again on the far side. He's given a rough ride, but hops right back to his feet. He'll get in there, still get it loose. 20 seconds to go in the period. And here comes Jordan Fader off on a change. 14 seconds to go. Puck lifted high down the length of the ice, but it will come in on Eli Billings, so no icing, and he will have to cover it up here. So 6.2 seconds remaining in the period, and Eau Claire will get another offensive zone face-off here for the Blue Golds. Trying to see here, Sean. It looks like Simon Sagasor has gone to the locker room early. I'm not sure if it's an equipment issue or what it might be, but off the face-off near side, Orgel with it. He'll whip it around. Tice with it. He'll send it ahead to Alleman. Comes back. That'll do it. UW-Eau Claire in period number 1 absolutely dominates the Pointers, and they lead it here 4-0. Very impressive start here for the Blue Golds.
Yeah, they pick up right where they left off, Tommy, from the WIAC championship game. They get rolling. They score 3 goals in the first 10 minutes and then add an extra one in the last minute and a half to make this a 4-goal lead for them going into the second period.
Yeah, that they do. And you've dug yourself quite a hole here. And we will get, I guess the thing I'm happiest that we're playing again here is for our partner that's about to join us here, Pointer assistant coach Ethan Strong.
Absolutely.
Will come. And it is Pointer assistant coach Ethan Strong. I was just telling Sean, Coach, that one of the good things I'm glad is that you get some time behind the bench here for some valuable learning here. Not exactly the start you wanted to dial up, is it?
No, definitely not. I mean, we thought we played a pretty good period, but a couple of breakdowns in our zone, and you can see what happened on the scoreboard for us.
Yeah, same old from UW-Eau Claire. Did they throw a little bit something different at your team?
No, it's the same thing as we expected. I mean, everything we wrote up on the game plan was the same thing they did. So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot there, taking that penalty there early and then letting that goal. So they took a bit of the momentum away from us, but we'll get it back here.
They got some finishers on this team too, and I mean when they've had the chances, they've buried them.
Yeah, I mean that's a good team when they have the guys that can bury them when they get the opportunities. We have those guys too. We just got to get to the front of the net and get that puck in front of that goalie a little bit more.
Well, what's going to take to get your guys in front of the net and get some more shots on goal? Just 3 in the first period.
Yeah, I think we just need to move the puck a little bit quicker through in the O zone. We have a game plan where we got to get the puck to the front of the net quick, and you can see when we do get in there on the forecheck and that puck comes out, we get an opportunity, but we just didn't get into the forecheck as much as we wanted, I think.
I think Eli deserved better in that first period. He got hung out a couple times here.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got to slam the door here, right?
Yeah, we need him to step up here a little bit, and I just think the whole team needs to, right? It's not on him, and everyone needs to pick it up here.
All right, Coach, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
All right, Pointer assistant coach Ethan Strong. We'll take a break, come back. We'll give you a first period recap. Eau Claire leading Stevens Point 4-0. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you would believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely a winter beer, and if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, our first intermission, and, well, you have some of those periods where you burn the tape. That might be a good candidate here. You hate that it's in your first 20 minutes here. You'll go. Blue Gold's got on the board here Andrew McGlynn from John Richards at 2:16. It was 1-0 Eau Claire. That was just the beginning. Nick Teckel unassisted at 7:40. Then Derek Hammer from Nathan Dingman at 9:21 made it 3-0. That was on the power play. Charlie Wyan from Dingman at 18:46. A dominating 4-0 performance by Eau Claire here in the first period. Shots on goal 13-5, and Eau Claire cashes in on the Ole power play. Flat out, Sean, Pointer's got to be better.
Yep, they've looked like a step behind from minute go. The defensive core needs to take a hard look in the mirror and be better in that second period and help out their goaltender a little bit. This Eau Claire team is loaded and ready to go. And they took it right to the Pointers there in the first period.
Yeah, and this was a team, Sean, that you talk about a year ago, won the WIC championship. They were really on a roll, when they closed things out here. They were, going down the stretch 10-1-1 in their last 12 games. They had won 3 straight. They were ranked 4th nationally and were awaiting the winner of Lake Forest and St. Thomas.
Yep.
Would have been their first NCAA appearance since 2013 and 3rd overall. And, Sean, I think the thing that really kicked the Pointers last year was Pointers win that game, and you very well get 2 WIC teams in the tournament for the first time ever. And all the chips fell, and Eau Claire just simply took it away from them. So they came back out here, and we'll see. So for Stevens Point, coming out, and that one will burn a little bit here for the first 20 minutes here, but, it'll be interesting to see. And I think Eau Claire's going to come out. They're going to look to drop the hammer from the get-go here in the second period.
Absolutely. It's about getting some momentum here back in the second period. You have to remember that these two teams lock up on Friday night, too, back in Eau Claire. So getting momentum, getting themselves back in this game, getting any traction at all here in the second and third period is going to be job one for Stevens Point.
Some other info, just kind of what the other conferences are doing. WIC is doing a 10-game schedule plus a tournament if everybody stays healthy and can meet all the standards that they have. The MIAC is doing a 7-game conference schedule. St. Olaf is opting out there. They can play up to 4 non-conference games amongst themselves either. So, trying to get to that 11 or 12, you got to play 9 games at least to qualify for the NCAA tournament. The NCHA is playing an 8-game conference schedule in 2 divisions. St. Norbert has opted out. The reasoning there is the rest of the sports that St. Norbert has shown there in different conferences, they shut all those down, and the institution made the decision to shut them down. So they are sitting out the year here. Out east, the SUNYAC, the New England, the NESCAC, the Massachusetts MASCAC, the Commonwealth Gulf Conference, and the New England Hockey Conference have all just completely wiped out their seasons. The UCHC that has Utica and some of those other schools, they're going to try to play a 10-game conference schedule starting in mid-February with some non-conference options as well. So that's kind of how the other teams are shaking things out here as we go through. But here, a horrendous start for the Pointers that they'll have to try to get going here in the second period. It's 4-0 Eau Claire. We'll take a break when we come back. Our first of 2 Pointer profiles, the senior captain Ryan McKellar. That's coming up next here on on the Pointer Sports Network.
After the game or anytime, head into Goose on Main, downtown Stevens Point. Goose has 38 beers on tap. That's right, 38, including all of your favorites, an awesome selection of microbrews and craft beers featuring some of the finest beers brewed right here in Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you'll find out firsthand why Goose was voted the best burger and best fish fry in Portage County. Before or after Pointers hockey or anytime, stop into Goose on Main, just minutes away on Main Street, downtown Stevens Point.
Continue with that Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, it's the season opener. The Pointers taking on UW-Eau Claire at KB Willett Arena. Our Pointer profiles this year, going to have to make quick work of it. It's a quick 10-game schedule here, and who better to start with than the captain, Ryan McKellar, the senior out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And Ryan, let's just start first and foremost. I got to believe you guys are excited to just go out there and face somebody other than your teammates. Have you been getting a little stir-crazy here over the last couple of months?
Yeah, we have. The off season has seemed a little bit longer this year than normal. So, we're getting a little stir crazy, but we're ready for some competition. We've been competing hard in practice for, it's been months now. Just with all the external factors we haven't been able to control. But now that the day is finally here, we're excited and we're ready to kind of put the game plan in motion. So. Yeah,
as you've gone along, what's a practice been like? I know it's been kind of a combination of some small groups and more recently more what you're used to. Is that how it's kind of flushed out?
Yeah, so in the new year it's been kind of as normal as we've been able to make it as any other year. But yeah, earlier in the year, like first semester, we were doing split up groups and we had some guys were testing and the tests were coming back positive, so we had to kind of change our schedule a little bit, but so far we've been good, we've been clean, we've been healthy, so it's been as normal as we could make it in a crazy year like it's been.
Yeah, obviously your teammates selected you to serve as the team captain this year, and I know that especially in a lot of teams that's not something guys take lightly, and that leadership role continues your progression here. Talk about what it means to you to be captain of this year's Pointer.
It's really special. Every year I've played in Point, there's always been guys I've looked up to, and to be noticed by my teammates as one of those guys that, they can kind of lean on and go to for leadership is a great responsibility. I really don't take it lightly, and just with all the tradition and legacy we have here in Stevens Point, it's something that I'm very proud of and I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. But it's also a job I take like I said, very seriously, and I'm just looking for success for our group, whatever's best for our group.
I would have to think a lot of things. People, obviously people think always on the ice, being a captain, what you do, but those off-ice roles, and I don't know, in history, I'm going to say you're the first Pointer captain to be captain of a team during a pandemic. So, I got to believe Coach, just communication and stuff like that, and trying to help both he and Coach Strong to, keep guys focused and dialed in despite, a ton of uncertainty, not knowing what's coming next.
Yeah, absolutely. There's obviously been some added responsibilities to a leadership role this year that probably no other team has had, but, it's something you just got to take in stride. You got to learn every day of, how you can turn whatever situation into a positive. And, just get the collective group to operate as one like mind. So we've been working on it. You know, there's obviously ups and downs, you know, in these past few months that we've been trying to correct and just get us focused on the main goal, which is to win some hockey games.
Yeah, as you look at, you know, I'm looking here just through some numbers. You know, played 20 games as a freshman, 23 as a sophomore, and then all 28 games and assistant captain last year. You know, I would have to believe for you coming here to progress and grow in your role, you know, that's something you got to be proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think any player that's ever played for Point would say it's been an easy ride. And for me, especially just with injuries and, you know, I've never been a guy to really produce on the scoreboard, but, you know, I take pride in my role on any hockey team. And I really like doing the things that most guys don't like to do. I enjoy blocking shots, you know, getting hard in on the forecheck and being the first guy in on the back check. So I'd like to score some more goals this year if that's in the plans for me. But I'm just willing to do whatever it takes to win hockey games and win my shift more discreetly.
I guess maybe the one disappointing thing is you're going to have to take the ice at Willett tonight with no fans there. It's going to be weird, but, you know, you still got a job to do, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that was just always an added bonus of being a college hockey player in Stevens Point. But, you know, there's nothing I can do about it, right? So I play for my teammates and for my love of the game. And, you know, the fans are always just an added bonus. But, yeah, it's going to be a little bit different, but it's a little bit different for everyone else as well. So there's just nothing we can really do about it.
So what, Coach, I know Coach has what 7:30 practice, is that right?
Yeah, 7:30.
Roll out there. So are you on the good side of that or the bad side? Or, you know, that's an early wake-up call, isn't it?
You know, I don't mind it. You know, I've been an early riser as long as I can remember. And so, you know, getting up, I enjoy that dark ride to the rink, you know, just looking outside, seeing all the stars and whatnot, and just being the early bird that gets after the worm.
What's, you know, Indianapolis, Indiana's hometown, right?
Yep.
What's it like growing up trying to find opportunities to play hockey in central Indiana?
You know, I was always playing hockey. I think the hardest time to be a hockey player in Indiana is in the summer. You know, there's just not a whole lot going on. There's not a lot of players. You know, I remember going to stick and pucks before work at like 6 a.m. just to try and get on the ice when I could. So, you know, there's a select group of us that have made it to these higher levels, and I think we carry, you know, being from Indiana with a little chip on our shoulder, we all kind of play the same way. We take pride in just kind of doing the dirtier things, and, you know, that's just the Midwestern style of hockey, I guess.
Yeah, that it is. Obviously, everybody knows in Indiana basketball's king. So yeah. What made you fall in love with hockey, for lack of a better term, I guess?
Well, my dad's side, they're from Canada, and I was born in the Detroit area, but we moved to Indiana when I was like 3 or 4. So hockey's always just been in our blood. You know, I guess my dad had my skates bought before I was even born, so it was just something I didn't really have a choice. I was just going to do, and I was going to be forced to love it.
Yeah, there you go. And once you got in, it's kind of hard to get out, isn't it? It's, you know.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Exactly, yeah. So business management major, still holding with that school-wise? Things going okay?
Yep, things are going well. I'm ready to be done reading books, so that's for sure.
That it is. Lastly for you, Ryan, as you go, obviously, you know, a lot of newcomers in, what I think 12 newcomers coaches brought in here. So that's kind of a, you know, you've had some pretty experienced crews coming in. You've got an inflection of new guys here. How are folks fitting in?
They're fitting in really well. I mean, just, you know, their skill level alone speaks for itself. You know, they're all really great kids. They're buying into the system really quick. You know, we always tell them our horror stories, right, when they get into town to kind of get the feel of how this road's going to be. But they're fitting in really well. They all work really hard, and they're great hockey players. So I couldn't be happier with the group of guys we have.
All right, Ryan. Well, best of luck here. I know this is going to be a sprint instead of a marathon like it usually is, but look forward to a great season here, and best of luck to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Weaves. Thanks for having me.
All right, that's Ryan McKellar, Pointers captain. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazzi's? You can also test Grazzi's to 89800. That's GRAZIES to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazzi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazzi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, and some news just coming around as if a 4-0 deficit wasn't enough. NCAA has just announced a short time ago that all winter championships are going to be canceled at the Division III level for the academic year, for the winter season. So WIAC is it, my friend. At least that's some clarity on that front.
Yep.
All right, second period, opening faceoff, and here we go. Tristan Conrad for the Pointers will feed it ahead. Got to get off to a good start here. Andrew Pulias tries to get it in, jammed up in the far side. Jake Murphy back in, shot, fought off by Eli Billing. Now back the other way. Here comes McKellar. He'll chip it back to the middle. Back the other way with Pulias. Pulias on the left wing. Looks to go to the front of the net. Pulias centering pass. McKellar after it. Nothing there. Jordan Fader jumps into the play to the side of the net. Adam Parcells comes away with it here for the Blue Golds. And a long outlet pass ahead. Now chipped, and we'll get a whistle, and a late whistle of an offsides here. 19:27 to go here in period one, Sean. And I guess news of the championships being canceled, not a surprise, I guess. It's unfortunate, but
it's not a surprise. It's unfortunate. It's the times we live in. But now you wonder about the conferences that have decided to play winter sports. How do they move forward? This just broke while the Pointers were starting the hockey game, so it'll be interesting to see in the coming days what everybody decides to do.
Well, I guess the other thing, Sean, you look at, better to pull the plug now than to get everybody in and then do it.
Right.
So, all right, 19:15 to go here. Stevens Point with it. Zach Zeck through the neutral zone with some speed. Zeck will come in. Zeck coming. Now back behind the net. Orgel pinching in. Near side Carter Rue after it for Stevens Point. Nothing there. Tice flips it back. Aromatario with it. Back for Tice. Turned it over. And then, boy, right back in front of the net. Shot fired. Shut down by Eli Billing. Rebound. Another save. Boy, Pointer defense here is having a struggle. That is for sure. Back out to the point. Cross ice pass to Redders. Floated out of the zone there by Willie Stauber. Comes around up on the right wing. Nathan Dingman after it. Kicked at in the neutral zone. Eau Claire sends it right back in. 18.5 minutes to go here in the second period. If you're just joining us, Blue Golds pouncing on the Pointers. Petrusky across and whistled for an offsides on the far side. Northland was leading Superior 1-0 up in Ashland.
Yep, 1-0, and Stout in Menominee now leads UW River Falls 2-0 in Menominee. So some head scratchers there through 20 minutes.
All right, near side. Here comes. They're playing for like the third time in a week. Shot blocked by Qualiata from behind. It goes up and out of play.
No,
What is it? It's I think because Superior technically, they're an affiliate member with their affiliation with the UMAC conference and Northland's affiliation with other things as well. They were allowed to play 2 exhibition games because that's what their conferences did. So they did that, and a close game on Friday night broken up by the Yellow Jackets, and then or I should say midweek, and then like a 9-2 win, something like that.
Friday,
yeah. 3-0 on Wednesday, 9-3. 18:11 to go here in the second. Try to make something happen here. Now shot Eli Billing, jousting to the side with a stick to prevent a chance there. Alleman with it. Qualiata trying to play defensively, and it skips. Oh, it took a weird deflection. Eli Billing able to keep that one out.
It's a little bit better coverage by Tristan Conrad on the back door there to box out the forward for UW-Eau Claire, and looks like Eli's stick actually got caught in the net. So he had to just get down in the butterfly and just.
I was wondering why it looked like he was coming back so awkward.
The stick was
got
caught.
The brakes put on him. It's like riding a bike and someone sticking a stick in your tire, right?
Right.
17:57 to go here. It's good to be back with you, partner. I missed you.
Absolutely, buddy. I missed you too.
This whole quarantine thing is growing old.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Rue ahead to Zach. Zach at center ice, back the other way with Tice. Zach leaves it back for Rue. Blue Golds get it and easily clear it down the length of the ice. And should be an icing call here. 17:40 to go here in the second period.
I need to get you over to the McManor, my friend. Get some upgrades and.
Oh boy, watch out!
Get through this quarantine and this.
Well,
This
got a lot of stuff going. My daughter's on campus here this year,
right?
so she's having a good time and had a safe semester at another one so far. So I tell you what, the university is really doing an outstanding job of the whole testing program they've had, everything in place that whether you're living on campus in a sport or whatever, very well done so far. Near side, McReynolds reaching for it. Gotta get one of these veterans here to
get going here.
Shot fired wide of Diamond to the far side. Moline after it, near corner. Alleman reaching for it. He'll thump for it and back the other way.
Just can't get anything to the middle of the ice right now.
Alleman now tied up in front of the net, and Eli Billing gets run.
Dumped.
Watch out here as a collision back behind the play.
And Travis,
and what do we have? Matt Stanton.
He's going to go to the box, Tom.
So it is Andrew McGlynn in the box.
McGlynn's going to go for roughing.
Is there anything from around the net? I was turning back the other way as I was with Alleman and McGlynn being tied up here. Well, Sean, one thing that's always a given is the Goose on Main power play.
You bet it
40
is.
beers on tap, complete menu with a wide variety of burgers, wraps, soups, and salads. Of course, an awesome Friday fish fry, Goose on Main, 1140 Main Street, Stevens Point. I saw some what do they call them, iggoos out on the patio now that you can reserve there.
Yeah.
So I'll have to get the lowdown on that from our good friend Scott. Thank him for his support.
Doing a great job with their takeout menu and their pickup. It's great.
Qualiata, pointers on the power play. Aromatario, far side to Zek, back to Aromatario, and he keeps, great job to hold the zone here. Zek with it. Zek dumps it deep, Carter Rue with it. Qualiata, Tice out there. Backdoor Qualiata, couldn't pull it out of midair. He'll shepherd it into the near corner for Carter Rue. Rue goes down into play. Now Tice able to stick with it here on the near side. Up high, Aromatario goes back behind him. He's going to have to hustle here with Connor Koviak chasing in. Blue Golds force a turnover, and Carter Rue with it. Boy, not much going on the power play here. Now Tice back for Rue. Goes deep but too far. Charlie Wyand with it. Behind the net, Tice. Got to move in there. And Schrader telling them to move their feet. And Aromatario will come back to get it.
And even on the power play here, Tom, nothing in the middle of the ice, no puck possession at all.
All right, here's Aromatario carrying it into the far side. He'll feather it deep from McKellar behind the net. Puts the brakes on, tries to reverse side of the net. McReynolds, nothing there. McKellar to Jordan Fader. Comes out high. Aromatario to Zek on the near side. Zek zips it to the near corner, comes right back, and Aromatario was coming out on the change. And just nothing going right for Stevens Point tonight. Behind the net, Orgel with it. Defender in tow. Here's Ryan Orgel. Strides through the neutral zone with speed. Orgel coming in. He'll dip a shoulder, come into the near corner. Looks to center, rolls it all the way around. Out to the point to Alleman. Now McReynolds with a shot that goes wide. Rebound to Fader. Jordan Fader flips it to Orgel on the far side. Back to Alleman. He'll zip a shot. Diamond with a save. Fader a rebound that's spread wide. Eau Claire will get it and down the link to the ice. 15 and a half minutes to go in the second, 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Now up ahead, here comes Orgel, splits the defense, comes in, chopped down, and then runs into the goaltender as he's taken down. So Diamond looks to get back up.
And he'll get back up.
And we'll see, boy, that was like almost the exact same play that just happened to Eli Billing at the other end.
Yep. Everybody looking around at each other. I think Diamond's okay. Orgel showing off that speed, Tommy. Yep. The D1 transfer from Denver University. Made a couple good rushes on the power play to get some offense going for the Pointers. Something going. 8 seconds remaining in the Pointer power play, their first of the night. Last year, the Pointers were 3 for 10 on the power play versus UW-Eau Claire in the 4 games that they played versus each other. Eau Claire was just 1 for 7 on the power play last year against Stevens Point.
Pointers yet to be credited with a shot on goal here in the second period. Wes Ashley, cross ice, Gunrowski fires a shot. That's redirected just wide by Petruski. And back at full strength. And nothing going on for the Pointer power play. Petruski deep from Moberg. Near side, now back Moberg with it. And the Blue Golds. Boy, that's your night in a nutshell there, huh?
Yep.
Just getting a stick on everything and making life miserable. And Gunrowski with it for Stevens Point. Eau Claire will dig it out. Sammy Martell back the other way. And through center ice. Back on the near side. Wes Ashley had it for a minute and then hopped off the heel of his stick right in front of the Eau Claire bench. Big hit, forced it loose. Colin Raver with it. He'll flip a backhander off the far boards. Jared Broman back to get it for Eau Claire. Now they walk it through. Far side, John Richards comes in. Richards with speed. Spinorama shot. What a save by Eli Billing. Point blank on Jack Murphy. Back the other way comes Zach. Well, you often see it. A big save and a big goal at the other end. Carter Rue carries it in. Near side to Zach. He'll look to center it. Instead, feathers it around to the far corner. Nothing there. John Richards. That is a 10-beller from Eli Billing, no doubt. Spun around Parcells. Gets it back the other way. Stanton coming in, firing a shot. Blocker save made by Billing. Carter Rue with it. He'll come back the other way. Here comes Conrad. Up ahead to Tice in. Penalty call coming up here against the Blue Golds as they will touch it.
Watch out here, Tommy.
And, boy, Wes Ashley, or Tristan Conrad, excuse me.
Richards is taking exception from a hit behind the play and tried to take out Wes Ashley.
So it is John Richards that will go off.
It's a bad penalty.
Stevens Point back to the Guzan main power play. And let's see what the discussion is here.
How much?
2 minutes for kneeing, yep. That's a dangerous play, Sean. That
terrible
knee.
play.
Both guys through the neutral zone, knee on knee.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if the Guzan main power play can get Stevens Point on the board. 13:47 to go here in the second period. Fader after it, side of the net to McKellar. Stick tied up, McKellar brings it out high. Orgel fires a shot, hit a body in front, rebound kicked at by McKellar, and it goes wide. Into the near corner, McReynolds with it now for Stevens Point. McReynolds, near corner to Fader, out high to McReynolds. And Eau Claire will get it. Send it down the length of the ice.
Got to get the puck to the middle of the ice, Tom. Try to get it to Orgel or Alleman. Get a one-time shot on and get the traffic in front.
All right, Orgel sweeps it in. And it's Diamond to the far corner. Couldn't play it, so Stevens Point will get it. Alleman feeds it. Out high, McKellar fires a headhunter that hits the glass. McReynolds out high to Orgel. Orgel back to McReynolds, half wall on the near side. Fader coming in, shot by McKellar. That's smothered. Well, that might have been blocked by two defenders. Then a big hit in the far corner to free it up again. Fader after it. Out high it comes to Orgel. Orgel feeds it near side McReynolds. McReynolds back to the far side. A rocket that Fader will get and steers around near side. Orgel hustles back to hold it at the point on the near side. He'll feather it up along the wall. Had to lift it behind the net for Fader. Fader coming in off the near wall again. Blue Golds get it now. They turn it over to Stevens Point. Here's Alleman with a rocket. Oh, pad save made by Diamond into the near corner on a redirection that just squirted wide. Now the Blue Golds turned it over again on the penalty kill here. 38 seconds remaining in the power play. Eau Claire going to try to change here. Stevens Point's out of gas as well. Let's see if they can get it. Ahead it goes. Zek for Qualiata on the far side. Carter Rue to the front of the net. Now they'll feed it back to the middle. Zek right down the middle. Firing a shot to goal. Zek, power play goal. 12-12 to go here in the second. Stevens Point is on the board. You can see that coming.
A mile away. The Pointers completely caught Eau Claire in the long change. Short-handed. Zek in the holds. Whole power play unit came up through the neutral zone with time and space. Zecker picked his spot, labeled it upper corner on the stick side of Diamond. It's 4-1, Eau Claire.
Zek, 15 goals a year ago, number 2 on the team, 6 of them on the Guzan main power play. Stevens Point on the board, 12-12 to go here in the second. A lot of time left in this one, Sean.
It starts somewhere, right?
Yep. Can't score 4 at a time. Now Petruski with it in the near side. Hopped through his legs around Qualiata, and I think it hit the Pointer bench.
Did. Yep. Faceoff will stay deep in the Eau Claire end.
That it will.
I think give an assist, Tommy, to Stephen Qualiata at 7:48 of the second period on the Guzan main power play. It's 4-1, Eau Claire.
Isaac Moberg in to take the draw. Tried to feed it back to Raver, who tried to lift it through a defender. Now Petrowski on the near side, nothing there. Eau Claire wheeling out into the neutral zone. Here comes Matt Stanton. Tried to center it in front, backhanded shot. Eli Billing with a shot. Able to block that one off to the far side. Colin Raver will get it. Raver for Stevens Point ahead with Moberg ahead of him. Raver fans on it. It rolls to him. He's given a rough ride. That's Petruski going into the inboard hard. Now cleared out of the zone. Tristan Conrad feeds it back to Wes Ashley. Ashley sends it ahead. And dumped in, and Eau Claire able to clear it out. Here comes Max Stanton back the other way. Big hit there by Ashley, able to free it up, and now the Pointers dig it up. Back the other way they go. Here comes Colin Raver, 2-on-1, flips a backhand to far side, shot by by Andrew Poulias. That is saved by Zach Diamond. Blue Golds with some speed. Back the other way comes Nick Teckel. Teckel in, shot deflected by Eli Billing, up and out of play. 11:04 to go here in the period, and a little more jump here from the Pointers.
Get a good power play goal, get some momentum, get yourself back in this hockey game. Tommy, get another one here, make it interesting for the third. 11:04 remaining in the second period. The Pointers get a little momentum, still got to try to find the middle of the ice. The one time they found the middle of the ice, they scored. You try to find it with a little bit more regularity here.
Face off to the left side of Eli Billing. And those couple of saves Eli Billing made.
Yes. Don't forget about those, too.
Yeah. Jordan Fader back on the near side to McKellar. Poke checked away from behind. Fader gets rubbed out, and far side Orgel. Nice job to read the play. Pokes it into the far corner. Eau Claire tries to clear it out. Boy, another big hit there by Jordan Fader into the far corner. Now it trickles loose. McKellar turning, fires a shot, fans on it, tried to regather it, but couldn't. Nathan Dingman picks it up for Eau Claire, and he'll backhand it in the far side. Ryan Orgel for Stevens Point, around the boards, but not out on the near side. Zach Kennedy had jumped over his stick. Here comes Carter Rue. 1-on-3. Rue back to the middle. Reaching ahead is Aromatario, and he steps out of the way of a check, and it comes right behind the net to Carter Rue. They feed it side of the net. Shot jammed off there. Behind the net, penalty call coming up here against the Blue Golds. Zach coming in to get it, and what do we have here? A cross-checking call coming here with 10:13 to go in the second. Might be Max Salpeter that will go, and Stevens Point back to the Goose on Main power play.
Yeah, and this is one of the little bugaboos from UW-Eau Claire. You get under their skin a little bit. They start taking some undisciplined penalties. That one's a bad one. A cross-check behind the net takes down Jake Tice, and the Pointers have another power play.
Eau Claire last year, 11.5 penalties. 11.5 penalty minutes per game. That was 55th in the country. For Stevens Point, Sean, 8.9 penalty minutes per game. That is the lowest in the West.
It's so, it is so night and day. Like, we could write a book. First half of our career here, second half.
Exactly. Now they'll blow it dead off the draw. Yeah.
And we laugh because it was so much different before Chris
Discipline
Brooks
was a huge issue, and man. Lowest in the West. It's unbelievable. Alleman to Qualiata. Pointers back on the Goose on Main power play. And they'll feed it. Alleman again. He'll leave it for Qualiata. And good defense here by Eau Claire to pick it up, force it wide. Carter Rue ships it far side to Zek. Zek coming in. Zek, he'll trade spots and give it to Alleman here now on the near side. He'll feed it deep for Carter Rue. A bouncing puck again. Tice zips it around. Pointers are going to get a Zamboni door break here. That Alleman able to cut off. Cross ice to Qualiata. He'll fire a shot. Blockered away by Zach Diamond and up and out of play. Minute 27 remaining in the power play. 9:39 to go in the second. 4-1 is the Eau Claire lead.
Qualiata with a big old slap shot. Had some time and space to light one up. Diamond saw it the whole way. We had a great angle at it. Nice blocker save up into the netting. That puck possession going. Still a little bit behind this game. You feel like the Pointers are starting to gain a little traction here.
All right, here's Alleman, fakes a shot. Orgel with a blast. Diamond with a save, pile up, and it's underneath him, and now it will come in. And
Fader took a couple extra chops. Tommy at Diamond. His linesman Jason Peters takes a fall into the whole pile. I think everybody will be okay. Cooler heads prevail, but good play by the Pointers. Nice little one-time pass from Alleman to Orgel. Big slap shot from the point.
What did Coach Krieger always like to say? Sometimes you get a little too cute.
Yes. Well, they're getting back to basics here a little bit.
All right, Zek pounds it back to Orgel. Near side, Alleman. Alleman looks to feed it through a screen, hit a body in front. Blue Golds. Boy, nice job to get a body on the puck. McKellar with a nice job to hold the zone in the near side. McKellar coming, trying to get a stick through. Couldn't. Diving out. Diamond will come out to get it. And boy, I tell you what, that's strong work along the boards by Ryan McKellar, and that's what he needs to do.
And that's his bread and butter, Tommy, winning 50-50 puck battles along the board. Give some credit to Jordan Fader to keep that play alive, and then the puck just rolls in on Diamond. You get another offensive zone faceoff. 1:06 remaining in the Pointers' third power play of the night. They're 1 for 2 so far.
Well, Sean, one thing we know with the decision, with the news coming out today, Pointers will still be the defending national champs for a while.
I was thinking about that this afternoon. Like,
go around.
Technically, I guess. Oh, man.
Alleman around, coming. And here's Ryan McKellar, took it away. Centering pass, backdoor for Zek, couldn't pull the trigger. Orgel, a nice job to hold the zone. 45 to go here in the power play for the Pointers. Zek fakes a shot now to Alleman. He'll feed it. Shot. Oh, pad save. Rebound comes out high to Zek. He'll throw it far side to Orgel. They'll go deep. Orgel after it. And Jordan Fader in there for Stevens Point, trying to dig it free out of the far corner. This is solid penalty killing here by Charlie Wyan between two bodies. Zek brings it out high to Alleman. He'll feed it to Orgel. Kicks it down to his forehand, now spins and throws a backhander for Fader behind the net. Jordan Fader's out of gas here. Off the glass, it hits Orgel, and a stanchion break here, but Eau Claire digs it out. Connor Koviak back the other way. Koviak knocked off the play. Zek back to get it. He'll flip it back to the middle to McKellar. He'll spin with it, feeds it ahead. Pointers just ice the puck on the power play. Ay. 8:17 to go here in the period, 5 seconds to go, and a very tired Stevens Point group just iced the puck, Sean, and you don't have a timeout either.
You don't have a timeout to take, and Tom, Eau Claire's penalty killers were just as tired, and they have the long change. Maybe a little bit more hockey sense there, and get the puck to the red line to get a good change. But now you got lots of hands on knees, Tommy.
Yeah.
Trying to get some energy going. Zach comes back out a little late to gain a couple more breaths. 5 seconds remaining in this Goose on Main power play opportunity.
Face off to the left side of Eli Billing. Play has been 2 power plays here, and now Orgel behind the net will dump it far side for Raver. Colin Raver back toward the middle off the near side for Zek too far. Pointers will get Zek and Orgel off. Watch out here, a 3-on-none. Back up the middle comes Eau Claire, backhanded shot. Eli Billing dives at it, couldn't get it, and it's Nathan Digman sleeving it back through the 5-hole. 5-1 Eau Claire.
Yeah, as the Pointers were changing, got caught on the real long change. Got to wait a half a tick there, Tom. 3-on-none, and Dingman, easy. Forehand, backhand, 5-hole on Eli Billing, and it's 5-1 Eau Claire.
Just what you worry about. You win the draw, you start to come out of gas, and able to get through. So, boy, Nathan Dingman.
He's got 3 points tonight, Tommy.
Goal and 2 assists here. So, a broken stick coming off here. All right, McReynolds in to take the face-off for Stevens Point. And now Pointers try to force a turnover. Qualiata had it, lost it. Alleman now to Moline. Moline back far side. Here comes Chris Alleman on the left wing. He'll come in, shot blockered off there by Zach Diamond. Now out high to Qualiata. He fans on it, backhanded effort. That's swept wide there by Cody Moline. Alleman behind the net along with Moline trying to dig it out. Alleman in a battle here, and puck comes loose. Eau Claire off the glass and out. And Qualiata back to get it. He wants to push tempo here. Pointers tempo all the way. Qualiata ahead, got it. Here's Raver with it, firing a shot. Rebound left between the circles. McReynolds hammering for it, couldn't come away with it. Derek Hammer back the other way for Eau Claire. Across the red line, he'll get it deep. Nice job there by Nick Denrowski of the Pointers to force an offsides and slow Eau Claire down there. So it is Wes Ashley behind the net. Colin Raver sends it deep. Isaac Moberg near side. Petrowski will go after it for Stevens Point. Near corner, Petrowski, Moberg. Wes Ashley pinching in here on the near side. And it's still loose along the half board. And finally it's Willie Stauber coming away with it. He'll send it ahead. Got it to Zach Kennedy, and Kennedy will flip the puck deep around Wes Ashley. Ashley into the far corner, plays the body, lost that battle, and Eau Claire centers it right in front. Watch out, but Colin Raver able to pick it up. Back the other way he comes. Center ice to Petrowski. He'll go deep to Raver. Petrowski flips it into the far corner now. Now tried to center it back for Raver. Eau Claire able to pick it up, and they'll look to break it back the other way. Off the far boards there, Aromatario with a play to prevent a pass, but it got ahead to Sammy Martell, who brings it in for Eau Claire. Behind the net it goes. 6:10 to go here in the second period. Back the other way, Tice. Boy, Sean, he looks good. And then, went off the corner of the bench here. Is he all right? Yep, he's right back to his feet, right out there. Kind of slid up along the bench and caught the glass at the end of the Pointer bench. Now Eau Claire with it. They'll get possession of it. Andrew McGlynn back the other way, chips it in. Adam Parcells leading the rush in here from his defense spot. Around it goes. Carter Rue with it. Let's see if he can catch Eau Claire here. Zek got it back just under the stick of Jake Tice. Tice near side, almost got a stick on it again, but Andrew McGlynn with it, puts it back in the near side. Off the skate of Aromatario, and it goes deep. Eli Billings slows it down. Orgel, far corner, Carter Rue. 5:25 to go here in the second period. 4-goal lead once again for Eau Claire. Here's Redders. Dumps it in deep. Aromatario with it. And another turnover here. Connor Koviak looks to center, coming in. Billing might have gotten that with a little bit with a poke check, and now it's Connor Koviak here. Koviak swings it out high. He'll come all the way around. Back to the near side in as Redders tried to feed it deep. That went wide. Zek will get it for point. Zek bangs it off the glass and up. Glove down there by Max Salpeter. Carter Rue tried to get it. Eau Claire sends it right back in. Pucks deep is the mission for Eau Claire here, and they're having success. Now McKellar kicks it ahead off of the stick of Jordan Fader. McKellar tried to center it back behind the net. Here's Fader in the far corner. Fader looks to reverse and dump it. Pointers were changing here. Moline and Poulias come streaking off the bench. And back out into the center ice area. Connor Koviak with it. He'll bring it in. Flips it to the near side. Cole Paskus out there and around. 4:20 to go. Out high. Here's a shot fired. End board rebound right in front. Played very well there by Tristan Conrad of the Pointers. And Qualiata feeds it ahead for Jordan Fader. Fader will send it deep. Got over the stick of Diamond. Poulias. Huge collision in the near corner. Jumped around it and kind of looked worse than it really was. Near side, Sagasor. Simon Sagasor after it. Alleman. Bouncing puck, Moline leaves it back. Alleman coming through for Poulias. Here's Qualiata feeding it back to Alleman again. Alleman reverses back, feeds it far side. Wes Ashley with a shot. That's blocked, and Moline with it. Far side, couldn't get a shot off. Alleman, big hit at the red line to free it up, and Eau Claire comes through with it. Derek Hammer carrying it in. Tried to leave it back, shot block, and they'll turn. Another big shot. That's turned aside by Billing. Dingman with another shot. Dingman. He'll set up between the circles. Nathan Dingman, 6'5", 190 for the senior out of Plymouth, Minnesota. Parcells cycling back through the neutral zone, feeds it far side. Dumps it all the way in. 3:15 to go here in the second. Out high, Parcells sends it back deep around Eli Billings' side of the net. He will cover it up. Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs.
And you're absolutely right, Tommy, with the pucks going deep. And it's three guys across for Eau Claire on the blue line, making matters even tougher to get to the middle of the ice for the Pointer offense. I like the jump a little bit here and there by the Pointers, but still just seems, again, a step off tonight.
Off the face-off, rattled around the boards. Far corner, Orgel. Eau Claire out. Oh, really nice job there by Willie Stauber to hold the zone. Eau Claire with it along the near wall. Come out, bring it out high again. Stauber flips it near side.
That's interference.
Penalty call coming up here against Eau Claire.
Right? Redders is going to go to the box.
Yep, here is Brandon McReynolds with it. Eli Billing will come off. And ahead, here comes Colin Raver. Puts the brakes on, extra attacker on. Eli Billing a little late to the bench here. Pointers have an extra attacker. Zek with it now. Feeds it near corner to Rue. Out high to Conrad. Conrad with a shot. Double deflection coming around. Raver tries to get to the rebound. Feeds it back. Orgel with a shot. Now side of the net. Raver. Colin Raver with it. Extra attacker on for Stevens Point. Here with a penalty coming up to the Blue Golds. They'll touch it up. And an interference call, I believe, is what we'll get. 2:18 to go here in the period.
Oh, absolutely. Jared Redders took out Carter Rue right up at the defensive blue line. That's an easy call every day. So it'll be another Goose on Main power play. So we get here. And this will be the fourth power play in a row for the Pointers. They've tallied once. Earlier in the second period, Zach got the Pointers on the board at 7:48 of the second period with his first of the year. Qualiata with the assist.
Right off the face-off, Qualiata feeds it ahead. interference, or cross-checking, as we call it. Interference, I believe, is what the signal was there. Near side, they'll scrum for it. Minute 40 remaining in the power play, just under 2 minutes here. Eau Claire looks to dig it out, and they do. Sagasaur with it, he'll hold. He's just going to wait, ride as much time as he can, feeds it back to Adam Parcells. And a long shot down off of Steven Qualiata. And it is Zach Zeck with it now for Stevens Point. He'll leave it far side for Tice. Defender goes down hard. Pointers flip it behind the net for Zeck. And off the glass and out.
Nothing.
Down it goes again.
Nothing going on the power play here for the Pointers. Can't get even the puck set up to get it going.
Yep.
Let's see if this defensive pair can get going. Ryan Orgel showed some jump here tonight.
All right, near side Orgel looks to center it. Fader had it for a minute and then poked free again by Broman. That will go deep again. 45 to go here in the power play. A minute remaining here in the second period. McReynolds now kicked it back, turned it over. Might be a shorthanded chance back the other way for Kennedy. But Orgel back there to cover. Final 50 seconds of the period. 33 seconds remaining. McKellar gets it off a bounce off of a defender. He'll cycle back, looks to bring it out high. Instead goes to Fader. He'll wrap it around for McReynolds to the near side. Out high to Alleman. Back near corner, McReynolds again. Alleman poked it free. McKellar had it. Adam Parcells hustling for it here on the near side. 30 seconds to go. Parcells will dig it into the near corner with 10 seconds remaining on the power play for the Pointers. Third power play of the night, right? Fourth. All right. Eau Claire will get possession of it. That'll do it. Back to even strength. Final 15 seconds of the period. Got a Pointer profile. We'll get scoring update for you. Pointers banging around near side. Petrowski waits for it, centers it back. Here comes Colin Raver busting through. Raver looks to go to a backhand. Power with front shot in the goal! Colin Raver with a huge goal with 0.2 seconds remaining in the period. Gets Stevens Point on the board.
Yep, and that is the Colin Raver that we saw in his sophomore season. Tommy working around defense, using that big frame and box it out.
Yep.
The defender, Zach Diamond, had no chance on the backhand forehand play. Slam dunk goal for Colin Raver, his first of the year, and it's 5-2 Stevens Point, or 5-2 Eau Claire.
5-2 Eau Claire, 0.2 seconds remaining in the period.
That's a huge play, Tommy.
Huh?
A little momentum,
Gives
maybe.
you some life. So, 2 periods in the books here from Bullet Arena. Pointers trying to climb back in this one. 5-2 Eau Claire after 2. We'll come back to tell you about it after this timeout. You're listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts. The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Auto Select, Kerber Rose, Triggs, UW Stevens Point, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSB students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon. It was a while after that power play goal, Sean. You thought Pointers climbing back into it a bit. But Eau Claire flexed its muscle back with another defensive breakdown for the Pointers that kept them back in pretty good shape in this one here. Shots in that second period, even at 10, so 23-15 are the shots on goal through 2 periods in favor of the Blue Golds. Blue Golds popped 4 in the first. Andrew McGlynn at 2:16, Nick Teckel at 7:40, Derek Hammer at 9:21, and Charlie Wyand at 18:46. Pointers on the Goose on Main power play got on the board. Zach Zeck at the 7:48 mark from Stephen Qualiata. But then Nathan Dingman answering at 12:01. Dingman from Hammer and Kovacs made it 5-1. Colin Raver, as time was about to expire in that third period, 0.2 seconds remaining. Colin Raver with the goal at 19:59, assisted there by Nick Gunrowski. And Stevens Point, a late goal there. 5-2 is the Eau Claire lead here after 2 periods. Let's see here. Other scores that we have, and all of these were either in the second intermission or pretty close. Superior leading Northland 2-1. River Falls leading Stout by a score of 3-1. And Sean, the Pointer women in action at Hobbs Ice Arena in Eau Claire. 2 periods in the books there. The Pointers a 2-1 lead over the Eau Claire women. And the Blue Golds, like the men, made the NCAA tournament a year ago and were ready to buzz for better things until it was canceled. So, and Ninneman and the Pointers will be back in action on Friday night at Ice Hawks Arena against the Blue Golds, and we'll have the broadcast for you here on the Pointer Sports Network. Pregame at 6:45. Some other scores we can tell you about. Women's basketball trailing Whitewater 43-32. Men are at Whitewater tied at 54. So Wednesdays and Fridays through the months of February and March here are going to be busy.
Very busy.
Yep. So that's where we sit there. Friday games, Point will go to Eau Claire, Superior at Northland, River Falls at Stout. There are St. John's at St. Scholastica, Sean. And I guess since we had our last broadcast news that St. Scholastica will take the spot of St. Thomas in the MIAC. That's a good fit for them.
Very good fit. Travel, everything.
Yep.
Get them back in that conference.
St. Thomas, of course, going Division I, and they'll be in the new CCHA is what they'll call it. They'll become the 8th team there. So some movement and development on that situation. It'll be very interesting to see what happens at St. Thomas. Jeff Besser, their longtime coach, of course, Pointer alum Nick Beadall, an assistant coach over there. Jeff Besser has announced he'll retire here at the end of the season, so they'll do a nationwide coaching search, and some big names already being thrown. Marco Siki, the Badger assistant, and some names like that they think that St. Thomas is going to try to swing for a home run here and
get a big time.
They're talking about playing some games at St. Thomas Ice Arena, some games at plenty of other arenas over there that they could.
Places, right.
With a long-term goal of a new facility for them. So, it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out here. But of course, won't have a chance to see them again with them moving out of the MIAC here. So it is. I don't know. I guess other biggest developments were some of the NCHA schools playing in the fall.
Yes.
Most notably Adrian, played some Division I games against Lake Superior State.
Bowling Green, I believe.
Bowling Green, and a couple of those to just keep things going there. And, of course, really all the conferences with the WIC starting here in February, the rest of them will pick up steam here through the month of February and pretty much get things going out. If you're wondering why it's a Wednesday, Friday setup for the Pointers now, and that's to accommodate testing.
Yes.
Basically is what it is. They got to test 3 times a week, and so the thought is if you can do it Wednesday, keep their regular testing regimen, things like that, and not have to bring in folks to test on the weekend and stuff like that. So, Wednesday, Friday, and again, if you're just joining us, NCAA announcing today that all of the Division III Winter Championships have been canceled through all sports. So. And basically, if I read correctly in the story, due to low participation, and that I guess the feeling is that with just as many schools that have canceled or put the brakes on, that it's really not a fair representation of a championship, for a handful of teams that remain. So, but again, that's all sports, basketball, hockey, everything. So
it'll be
we'll go. So.
And it'll be interesting, Tom, to see what the conferences that are electing to play winter sports decide to do from here forward. Obviously the WIAC kicking it off tonight and getting things going, and the MIAC a little bit, and CHA gets things going this weekend. And do all the conferences get together and do something down the road, or do we keep this going?
Well, we know something that's got to get done in the third period. Pointers got to get going here.
Absolutely.
They trail by 3, 5-2, the Eau Claire lead. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll meet one of the newcomers here, the freshman defenseman, Nick Aromatario, the freshman out of Woodbridge, Ontario. We'll have a chat with him coming up. 5-2 Eau Claire, back with another Pointer Profile coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
Hey, hockey fans, are you looking for a game changer when it comes to your career? With Skyward, you can join a winning team and help put powerful data in the hands of leaders who shape the lives of over 6 million students. As a 2-time Bubbler Award recipient, Skyward is one of the top 10 best places to work for young professionals where innovation, collaboration, and fun are part of the culture. Right now, Skyward is hiring qualified people for programming and customer service. So make your next goal a career at Skyward by checking out skyward.com/careers. All right, continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, it's the home opener, the Pointers, hosting UW-Eau Claire in a long-awaited season opener at KB Willett Arena. During our second intermission, it's our Pointer Profile, and it's Nick Aromatario, one of our newcomers coming in, Canadian out of Woodbridge, Ontario. Nick, how you doing?
I'm awesome. Thanks for having me.
All right, how excited are you to get going here tonight against someone other than your teammates on the ice here?
It's been 11 long months, so I'm juiced. I'm ready to go. Can't wait to get things going.
As you go. All right, from suburban Toronto, Woodbridge, Ontario, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
What's that area like for our folks? Like to coming in?
It's not too different. You got a little bit of everything there. Lots of different kinds of people. It's good. It's a little bit different down here. Smaller town. Everybody knows each other. So it's good to change things up a bit. Different experience.
And I suppose you're not too far from Toronto, so you can always pop in there, right?
Yeah, I'm about 40 minutes away. So, you got the best of both. You got the suburbs, you got the city, whatever you want. It's all there.
What you played junior hockey in the Ontario Junior Hockey League? What's that league? Tell people what that league. We've had a couple players come through our system from there. I would imagine a competitive place to play junior.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good league. It's like any other junior league. Really competitive. Lots of skill. Lots of grit. You got everything in that league. So it's a good place to play and move on to the next level.
Some good rivalries for you in that league.
Oh yeah, all sorts of rivalries. I was in the East last year, so big rinks and lots of fans, and so it was really good.
Yeah, I guess that's one thing. I guess as a newcomer, Willett Arena is a pretty similar place. They pack the place. It gets to be fun. What's it going to be like playing in a rink with no fans here? I think that's one of the biggest question marks out there is how will that impact the game?
Yeah, exactly. But the way I look at it is if the NHLers can do it, we can do it. So
There you go. All right, defenseman. You always played defense? Is that?
Always. My whole life.
Your whole life. What kind of game? If you had to describe your game, how would you do that?
I like to think of myself as an offensive defenseman. I like to get the puck up quick and jump in the rush. I like to rip bombs from the point and get in whenever I can. But you got to take care of your zone first, and that's always been key to me. You take care of your zone first, then you go have fun. So.
Obviously, you've had a little bit of time to get settled in here than normal. Normally, when we start in October, you get maybe 10 days of practice and you're off and running here. So it's been a little bit different. How do you think you fit into the system so far?
Yeah, I think everything's good. I got no complaints. I think everyone's ready to go. We're prepared, more prepared as ever. So I think we're going to be just fine.
How did UW Stevens Point get on your radar screen as a school to come play at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Stronger originally contacted me, and I did some homework on them. I saw all the success, all the student support, the arena, the colors, everything. So I love it so far. I got no complaints. I'm excited to finally start playing and do what I came here to do.
All right,
obviously the pandemic's been a little, I guess, unordinary or weird, I guess to say that. How trying to navigate your way through this between school and practice and things. I'm sure it's been hard at times and probably some good things at times as well.
Yeah, it's been weird. It's weird for everyone though. It's not just us. But I think another weird thing actually is I haven't been to school in like 4 years because whatever, we play junior, you try to get your scholarship and whatever. So I was excited to go to school, and now everything's online.
Yeah, very
good. It is a little weird, but it hasn't been bad so far. Marks are good, keeping everything up to par. So
all right, business administration major, right? Is that you're going down? Obviously hockey a big part of your future. You hope, but that what made the business area? Is there anything in particular that interested you there?
Yeah. So I got a lot of friends, actually 2 friends that own their own companies. So, these guys, they motivate me a bit, after my goal originally is to play hockey for as long as I can. But after that, maybe open up a little business in hockey school, something like that. So I want to use business to learn some skills you need to own a business. And I got a few buddies who actually sponsored me who, own their own businesses, Murphy Landscaping and Exotic Snacks. So shout out to the boys.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. All right. Coach Krieger, because of some circumstances, getting everybody's what was it, 7 a.m. practices, 7:30, something like that?
Oh, yeah, it's early.
Where do you fall on that side, good or bad? Or
Well, I will say waking up for a job is way harder than waking up and go to the rink. It's so easy to wake up and go to the rink. So I will say that.
Yep. All right. Enjoying your time in Stevens Point so far here, fair to say?
Oh, yeah. It's awesome. I love it here. No complaints.
Good. And, big crop of newcomers here. 12? You're one of 12 new faces in the lineup here. Obviously coming from different walks of life. Any of these guys that I know a lot of parts of where people come to play college, especially, is who they played with in junior. And I know you mentioned Coach Strong reaching up, but anybody else you knew on this team before coming here?
Oh, yeah. Pooley.
Yeah.
And Poulius, yeah, we were buddies since kids. We played spring hockey together. We played in the same league growing up, the OJ, and then we connected. We actually drove down together. And everything worked out pretty good. So
that's great. That's gotta be nice that a familiar face coming with you and kind of jumping in the deep end of the pool together here, right?
Yeah. It was really good to have someone in the same boat.
So we're doing this by Zoom today, and you're from suburban Toronto. Is that a Ranger jersey I see hanging on your wall in there?
That's the Oakville Blades.
Oh, okay, all right.
So in the OJ, yeah, it's cool.
There you go. I was gonna say, oh boy,
good eye.
They have some questions back home here. So there you go. So, all right, well, Nick, a pleasure getting to know you. Looking forward to seeing you out on the ice, and best of luck to you coming up here this coming season.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it.
All right, that is Nick Aromatario, Pointer freshman. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
To thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSB students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
All right, back here at Willard Arena, getting set for period 3. Shots 10-10 in that second period. Well, Sean, I always like to be a smart man now and then. Mm-hmm. You're down 3, so you got to score 4 times, right?
Correct.
1 every 5 minutes. How's that?
I was waiting for a smart man once told me a story,
so
but a wise man rather.
Just right out and do it. All right, here is our face-off, and it's Tristan Conrad. Flips it ahead. Jake Tice will throw it in. So the line blender is on here. Chris Alleman hopping up to play with this line here now with Zach Zeck and Jake Tice. See, Qualiata, beautiful play to hold the zone. Walks along the blue line. Can't get a centering pass to Alleman. I think Qualiata had a chance at a shot, but passed it up here. Alleman with a nice stick work here on the near side to clear it out. Zach Zeck hustling ahead, slowed down here, and boy, some sticks get up in the air. And now we're going to get a penalty call coming up here. I think Jake Tice got the stick chopped out of his hands. A slashing call coming to the Blue Golds. Here you go. 35 seconds into the third period. Stevens Point back to the Goose on Main power play.
Yeah, this is their 5th power play in a row, Tommy, as Jake Tice gets a stick slash out of his hand. It will be
Zach Kennedy going off.
no stranger to the penalty box, and off to another power play go the Pointers.
Boy, Sean, a bunch of NHL games getting shut down here.
Oh, no.
Of course, the National Women's League announcing today they've shut down their tournament in Lake Placid, all because of COVID protocols. Goose on main power play here for the Pointers. They'll blow it dead. We've got to reset the clock here, right? A minute, that minute could be
big.
All right, far side, Alleman reaching for it. Can't hold it in. McReynolds flips it back to Orgel. He'll flip it off the far boards. Jordan Fader will get it back the other way with McKellar. Fader through the neutral zone. Through a stick check there. Got it deep. Far side, McReynolds. Out high, Orgel fires a shot. Oh, redirected up into the chest of Diamond. He hangs on. Minute 37 remaining in the Goose on main power play. 19:02 to go here in the second period.
All right, here we go, Tommy. About halfway through the third period, Stevens Point women up a goal over UW-Eau Claire.
All right.
Be a mild upset in the WIAC.
All right, Qualiato with it now, spinning, cross ice to Aromatario. Flips it toward the net, and got blocked, came right back to him, but then scored it through his legs. He's going to have to hustle here in a foot race for Eau Claire to win it there. Is Nick Teckel hustling, centering pass, comes right to Jake Tice. Tice spinning his way through. And Qualiata flips it deep back to Tice. He'll wrap it around to Zek on the near side. Minute 10 to go in the man advantage for Stevens Point. Zek near corner to Carter Rue. Rue behind the net, out to Tice, couldn't pull the trigger. Zek flips it, far side Qualiata, back to Zek on the near side, off the near wall. And still no shot here for the Pointers. Carter Rue comes in to help out. Rue chips it back up the near side. Aromatario has a go around him and down the length of the ice. 45 seconds. This will allow Eau Claire to get 4 fresh penalty killers. Here comes Carter Rue. Rue leaves it back to Zek. Long shot. That goes wide. McKellar to it on the near side. Up in the air it goes. McKellar trying to bang it free in the near corner. Carter Rue in there to run some traffic for him. Goes to the far corner to Zek. Zek looks to center. Up high. That's glove to side. I think waved at with the glove. Turned aside by Diamond, and Alleman back to get it. Same two teams Friday night, Hobbs Ice Arena. Sean, by my calculation, that'll be the first game we have not broadcast in 14 years?
14, 15
like
years,
that.
yeah, crazy.
Fader around, coming up the wall in the near side. I think I figured out this is my 20th year, one way, shape, or form. Broadcasting Pointer Sports.
Yeah.
McKellar around. It just means you're old. That's what it means. Back to full strength is Eau Claire. Orgel shot and a goal. An absolute rocket from Ryan Orgel from the point. And that would be his first as a Pointer, Sean.
Yep.
It'll be a 5-on-5 goal. 17-13 to go. 5-3 is your score.
First goal is a Pointer for Ryan Orgel. Good puck movement by the Pointers. Won a battle in the corner, got it up to Orgel, and an absolute blister. Beat Diamond 5-hole with some eyes. Pointers only down 2.
Take whatever you can get.
Absolutely.
Now, last time you got to this point, Sean, you gave it right back, so got to put your foot on the gas pedal here. Far side, they'll get to it. Cody Moline sends it in. Diamond throws it around. Here's Colin Raver with it. On the near side, they'll try to bounce it free. Pointers force a turnover, but Eau Claire quick to turn it back the other way. They will send it in deep. Long shot fired. Eli Billing with a glove save on a shot from the point, that time by John Richards. 16:56 to go here in the third.
And give Brandon McReynolds his first assist of the season, Tommy. So Orgel with the goal. McReynolds the save at 2:47 of the third period. Pointers trail by 2.
Right around to the near side out of the reach of Raver. Here's a shot redirected maybe twice. Now they'll throw it in front of the net. Moline to the far side will get it. Cody Moline, he will come out into the neutral zone. He comes. Moline back the other way with Poulias. Poulias chips it deep. Moline there to get it again. Behind the net it goes. Raver. Moline reaching for it. And he'll gather it up. Throws it back in front. Bouncing puck coming. Gonrowski with it. He will fire it deep. And go back again. 16:25 to go. Colin Raver circling for it. Reaches in on the near side. Eau Claire trying to dig it out. They can't. Now here's Eau Claire out into the neutral zone. Qualiata after it, ahead to Zek. He'll try to pound it back out. Jake Tice will get it. Tice tried to send it out, but Eau Claire sends it right back in. Centering pass coming in. Shot save made by Billing. Rebound off the back of the net. Blue Gold's behind the net. Jack Murphy brings it out high to Parcells on the far side. That shot blocked by Tice. Can he battle his way through? Throws it to the middle toward Isaac Moberg out there. Pointers are off sides here. Big hit on the far boards, and Moberg comes through. He'll hammer, take a hit, but keep on going to the far corner. Now they dump it. Zach with a shot. That went wide. Up high around the ear hole of Zach Diamond there. Jake Tice chips it. Cross ice to Qualiata. Qualiata ahead to Moberg. He'll look to go in. Zach waiting at the far. I think he thought he was going to cut into the middle, and instead the puck hit him, and Moberg will dump it in. And Zach Diamond has it pinballing around. Couldn't cover it up, so he'll get it free. McKellar after it. McReynolds intercepts back the other way. Ryan McKellar tries to get to it. Parcells clears it out. Here's another turnover and a pile up on the far side. Good job there by Nick Teckle of the Blue Golds. He'll bring it out. Now they'll dump it free. Coming in, shot blocked up and out of play. Derek Hammer with the shot blocked off. 15-10 to go. 5-3 is the Eau Claire lead.
Nice read by Ryan O'Gell for the Pointers. The defenseman moves over and picks up the Eau Claire forward coming in. A little bit late off the change. Hammer, good deflection, good block shot with the stick up into the netting. Defensive zone faceoff with 15-10 remaining in the hockey game. Pointers trail by a pair.
Well, like the opening 5 minutes here, Sean.
You gotta get one.
Now here's a bad turnover in front. Great save by Eli Billing. Out high, Redders looks to send it deep. Eau Claire looks to cycle it. Carter Rue. I think he thought Wes Ashley was going to go after that. Had to hustle to get back to get it. He'll push it up the wall in the near side. It stays in the near corner. Eau Claire turnover coming. Broken up again. McReynolds with it. Off the glass, but not out. Eau Claire gloving it down there. Jordan Kovacs with it. Right in front. Shot fought off. Blocker save made. Nathan Dingman trying to get his 4th point of the night. Aromatario behind the net for Stevens Point. Spun around. Eau Claire chops it out, but now it's Wes Ashley in there to get it. He'll send it ahead for McReynolds. McReynolds gets it back in. Tried to send it ahead to Cody Moline. But the Blue Golds jam it back in the Stevens Point end. Aromatario ahead. That's deflected. Goes up and out of play. 14:20 to go here in the third. A 2-goal game. Eau Claire leading 5-3.
Yeah, up into the stands, and we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone area. Shots on goal in favor of the Pointers. 4-3 here. Early stages of the third period. Got to get another one here quick. Get one here in the final 5 minutes of this period of the first half of the third. You're going to be in. You got a shot at this.
Yeah. Fader tried to chip it ahead. Now another pile up right in front of the Blue Gold bench. Petrusky in there to get it. Eau Claire comes out with it. And a long shot in. Glove save made by Eli Billing, and he'll hang on.
You know what, Tommy? As tough as the first period Eli Billing had tonight,
he's rallied.
He's rallied. He's gained confidence. He's made some 10-bell saves in the second period and early on here in the third period. The Pointers still trying to sort out their defensive coverage.
What's the old adage? You can't win the game in the first 10 minutes, but you can certainly lose it, right?
Yep, you bet. You can make that argument tonight.
We'll see. All right, off the draw. Tice jamming for it. He pokes it free. Might be a 2-on-1. Here comes Zek with Chris Alleman. Zek to Alleman coming in, firing a shot. What a shot blocked by the Blue Golds. I think it's Willie Stauber went down to block the shot on his knee, and what a job there. Zek with a nice job to hold it. He'll fire it off the far side. Parcells racing up the left wing. He'll carry it in. Orgel tipped it away from him. Parcells will slap it around to the near boards here. Alleman a big hit. Out high it comes. Eau Claire fires it deep to the far side again. Sent out into the neutral zone. Orgel giving a rough ride after that play. Back to his feet. Eau Claire back in their own end. Will throw it ahead. Might have a 3-on-2 developing kind of awkwardly, but Orgel broke that one up. Goes to the far corner. Jams out there. Off an arm of the Blue Golds. Boy, they're going to call this icing. It looked like it hit one of the Blue Golds on the way back through, but no argument here. So 13-14 to go in the third.
Run the scoreboard quick, Tommy. Down to the final 8 minutes at Hobbs Ice Arena. Stevens Point women beating the Eau Claire women 2-1. As well as UW Stout has now increased their lead to 4-1 over UW River Falls. And it's 3-1 superior over Northland.
All right, here's Ryan McKellar, feeds it ahead. Colin Raver ahead. He'll get around the defense from behind. Coming in, backhanded shot. Diamond fought that one off. Raver to the rebound in the far corner. And Ryan McKellar in to help him out as we tick under 13 minutes to go here in the third period. Stevens Point fell into a 4-0 hole as tried to chip back into this. It's 5-3 Eau Claire. Carter Rue near side with McKellar. Banged off there. Blue Gold's with it. Andrew McGlynn brings it in. McGlynn leaves it back. Shot fired. That's deflected. Raver will get it. He'll chip it off the glass and out. McKellar bouncing puck after it. Brings it in right through the middle. Firing a shot just under the glove of Diamond, who kind of lackadaisically went. Now Qualiata fans on it. Comes right to Carter Rue. Fires a shot. A bouncing puck in. And boy, an awkward sequence there. Zach Diamond battling through to keep that puck out of the net.
And that bounced around on him too as it was knuckling in. Slower than everybody expected. Get another offensive zone faceoff. You like the push here by the Pointers. Try to get one here in the next couple minutes. Make this game even though tighter. Put some more pressure on Eau Claire.
All right, Poulias will take the draw here. Freshman out of Whitby, Ontario. Blue Golds rim it around. Orgel holds the zone strong on the near side. Poulias charges after it on the far side. Comes through again. Ashley with a nice play to get it. Poulias with a shot. That went wide to the near side. Now on the near side, Petruski sends it deep again. Wes Ashley. Far side, pinching in again to hold it, but Jared Vroman comes away with it for Eau Claire. Up on the near wall, Fader with it. He's given a rough ride, keeps the puck underneath him. Oh, now they get a stick underneath him. Watch out here. We'll get a pile up here, and now, oh boy, it's Petruski in there. Ashley coming in as well, and what are we going to get here?
They're going to get something. Fader's still caught in the net, and I can't see the number, but he's in a headlock with Murphy. Kennedy in the mix, no surprise there. As they mix it up with the Pointer youngsters, we'll see how this all sorts out. Right in front of Matt Lone's bench.
He's still in there for the Pointers.
Oh,
it's Andrew Poulias.
You could see the
Let's
Pointers.
see what we go here. Fader went down, and the Pointers took exception to Eau Claire trying to jam the puck out from underneath him.
Right, as he went down, and nothing's going to come to this, Tommy. Watch out. Both off-ice officials below us working the penalty boxes. We're opening the doors, but nothing will come to it. Pointers have kicked the intensity up here in the last couple shifts.
Sure have. 11:55 to go here. Puck loose in the far corner. Adam Parcells. Ryan Orgel will get it back. He'll send it deep. Pointer's got a touch up here. It ricochets off the glass and back in. Eau Claire, Parcells, far side. Orgel got spun around. Wes Ashley there to get it for him. Full speed. He'll rim it around. Far side to Zek. He'll get it to Tice. Jake Tice with a backhander. Flips it ahead for Alleman. And I think they're coming off on a change here as they get it deep. Boy, a lot more chatter on both these benches here. Here's a turnover forced by the Pointers. Far side Tice reaching it free. He'll fire a shot. That goes wide. 11:15 to go here in the third period. Behind the net, McReynolds after it. Around to the far side. And skating it out is Nathan Dingman. Dingman across the red line and deep. Billing will cut it off and flips it ahead for Qualiata, but out of his reach. Here comes Sagasor on the far side. Walks through the Pointer defense, coming around. Backhanded shot in the goal. Wraparound goal, no doubt about that. Simon Sagasor with the goal. Eau Claire back to a 3-goal lead at 6-3.
Yeah, that could be the nail, Tommy, here tonight, as the Pointers' defensive coverage is going to be the story here. Getting lost all over the ice tonight. Eli Billing cheated to the far side, and the wraparound by Sagasor, easy wraparound near side goal, and it's 6-3 Eau Claire.
So 10:55 to go here. Sagasor with the goal, firing a shot that goes wide.
Another unassisted goal.
Coming around, what do we have? Whistle and an offside. Sean Pointer basketball team. The men, they went on the road and beat Whitewater 70-68. That's a big win for them. Get an update here on the women. They're down, and they, let's see, Whitewater turns the table and wins the women's basketball 61-50. And the Pointer women still holding on to that 2-1 lead at Eau Claire.
Correct, my friend.
It looks like. All right, off the draw, Pointers get it deep. Fader after it, behind the net. Stood a defender up, flipped around. Tried to get a shot off, but it's blocked around the backside of the net. Poulias after it, throws it back for Fader behind the net. Now it is Moline reaching for it, couldn't get a shot off. Fader kicked it. Blue Gold's far side. Saucer pass out, able to clear it. Aromatario with it. He'll spin back. Feeds it ahead to Orgel. He'll get to the red line. He'll hammer it deep. Oh, Diamond, a knuckler that he's able to block off there. Boy, Orgel got good wood on that and sent it right on net. Now he'll flip it again. This is off Diamond. And did that get part of the crossbar?
It did,
on the way
Tommy.
through?
Yes, it did. It got off of Diamond's glove and then bounced off the top of the crossbar.
10 minutes to go in this one. Eau Claire back to a 3-goal lead. Qualiata cycles for it. Tried to jam it ahead. Gunrowski with it now on the far side for Stevens Point. He'll retreat back. Nick Gunrowski out of New Hope, Minnesota. Jake Tice. Center ice, here comes Zek with Alleman. Zek, far side, trying to accelerate. He'll get through, centers it, comes back through a couple of defenders, and Eau Claire will lift it down the length of the ice. This should be an icing call. Yep, it is. 9:28 to go in the third. Still 6-3.
Yeah, nice job by Qualiata to get back on his horse and make sure you get the icing call to get the offensive zone face-off. As the puck comes back down in to the offensive end for the Pointers. Man, you really like that first 9 minutes or so of the third period, Tommy. You scored a goal, cut it to 2, and then another bad defensive breakdown.
Backbreaker.
Kills it.
All right, Carter Rue off the draw. Rue out there now with McKellar and Colin Raver. Raver cycles with it right in front. McKellar couldn't get a shot. Now turning, backhanded shot by Rue. Diamond with a save, and then, boy, coming in front of the net.
Here,
Diamond. Boy, defender coming in, and
Diamond came out.
Didn't like that.
Diamond came out, Tom, to cut the angle down and get in front of that knuckle shot by Rue.
It was McKellar. Was it McKellar and
McKellar or
Raver?
Rue? Yep, and then bounced into the goaltender a little bit. Nothing doing after the whistle, so we'll go back in another offensive zone face-off.
9:15 to go here in the third. 6-3 is the Eau Claire lead. And what do we have? Colin Raver, I think, cheating in on the face-off here, so they'll reset. Carter Rue to take the draw to the near boards, and a shot that trickles around the side of the net. Ashley hops, or Tristan Conrad hopping in there. Wes Ashley, excuse me. And Eau Claire, a 2-on-1 back the other way. Sammy Martell feeds it in front. Billing kicks that out. Ryan Orgel blew a tire and is able to hop back up. Carter Rue with a nice physical play to win a battle and got it to Orgel. Here's Ryan Orgel, scored his first goal as a Pointer, which was the Pointers' second goal, right? Or third goal, excuse me. Parcells now turns it over to Stephen Qualiata on the far side. Qualiata bumped, but got it ahead to Moline. Eau Claire, a pinballing puck, able to get it out, and Gonrowski back to get it. Gonrowski out there to McReynolds, near side. It goes into the Eau Claire bench. 8:31 to go in the third. 6-3 is the Eau Claire lead, and the shots 30-23 in favor of the Blue Goals. Well, success on the road, Sean, is all about imposing your will on the other team, and the Blue Gold certainly have done that here tonight.
100%, Tommy. They've taken advantage of everything the Pointers have given them and made them pay every time, essentially. Pointer women heading to overtime with Eau Claire, Tommy. Tied at 2.
Tied at 2, all right. There's a long shot in, pinballing off the side of the net. Blue Golds look to center. Maybe we need a little bit more out of Big Head Ted on the far side. Fader flips it to the far side to McReynolds. Now he'll get it ahead out of the reach of Moline. Oh, whistle and an icing call. That was close.
A little extra give over there.
8:06 to go here in the third. If you're just joining us, the Blue Golds came out and put 4 on the board in the first period.
That was the game.
And looked very good doing it.
Yep, that was the game right there.
Yep.
The Pointers scraped their way back into it with a power play goal by Zach Zek. And then again, Orgel made it a 2-goal deficit. Watch the Pointers give it back.
Off the face-off, far side, Sagasor. Tristan Conrad will hassle him. Shot off the post. Weird backhander that clanked iron. Claire trying to kick it on front. Here's McReynolds. 7:45 to go here in the third. Long outlet pass ahead. Moline just missed it. Redders back to get it for Eau Claire. And centering pass bouncing through. Conrad fights that one off. Qualiata feeds it. Moberg here in the near side. Isaac Moberg on the left wing. Nobody going to pick him up, so he'll race ahead. Here's Isaac Moberg goes, tries to get to the near corner, hammers a blue gold player, but then got hammered himself. Lost control of the puck, and Jake Tyson to help him out. Blue gold sent it to the far corner, off the glass, but not out. Held in by Harrison Stewart. Far side, here comes Orgel coming through, firing a shot, hit the post and up and out of play.
He had the glove side, upper corner, absolutely labeled Ryan Orgel looking for a second goal of the night. Great read at the blue line to step in a couple strides and get a good old wrist shot on, but he found iron. The puck goes up into the roof.
What was it? I'm trying to think. Ryan Orgel last year bothered by that with that high ankle sprain that happened early, and
this wasn't the same until he came back in the playoffs.
Yeah, in the playoffs. And
it was a nice added piece to the defensive blue line.
Boy, he's had some chances here tonight. Yep. Got his first goal as a pointer. Raver feeds it. Here's Orgel with a rocket. Blocker save made. Along the ice by Zach Diamond. Diamond looked to be laboring a little bit, Sean.
A little bit.
You know? Kind of looked awkward. Now out high. Here's a shot. Stewart firing shot. Rebound left. And Orgel to the rebound. Couldn't pull the trigger. Boy, Diamond battling that one off. He's flexing his right leg here as he gets back around and kind of hunched over a little bit here. McKellar with it, able to clear it up and out. Not too hard when your mates put up 6 for you, though.
Yeah, right.
Ashley back for Stevens Point. 6.5 minutes to go. Pointer's going to have to pull a rabbit out of a hat here. Parcells cuts it off at the red line on the far side. Orgel jams him off there. Zach threw a stick check and then taken down in the play.
Coming up on.
We'll get a penalty coming up here against the Blue Golds, and Stevens Point to the Goose on Main power play.
Discipline for the Blue Golds is the only thing that's gone wrong for them tonight. Another power play for the Pointers. It'll be their 6th of the night, 1 for 5. As Richards goes to the box for a cross check.
All right, so face off to the left side of Zach Diamond. Pull your goalie here, Sean?
A wise man once told me that's not a bad idea.
2-man advantage. Down 3. Qualiata able to dance himself free, feeds it down in front, comes right back to him, pushes a backhander. Zach bouncing puck, couldn't pull the trigger. Zach back out high to Aromatario in front, redirected, went just wide. Qualiata to the rebound now. Pointers on the Goose on Main power play. Tice reaching for it. For Eau Claire, it's Willie Stauber in the far side. He'll get it off the near boards, down the length of the ice. Minute 35 to go in the power play, just under 6 minutes to go in the third. Eau Claire with a 6-3 lead over Stevens Point. Tice walks through a defender, comes in. Carter Rue to the front of the net. Tice will set up, fell down in the play. He's out of gas, to be honest with you. Qualiata, nice job to hold the zone, but then it is Zach Kennedy that will get it and send it deep. Billing watches it go by. 5:35 here to go in the third. Minute 10 remaining on the power play. Zach walks right through. He'll flip it to himself on the far side. Then lost the handle on it. Tice goes back there to help him out. 3 Blue Golds back there. Carter Rue in there now as well. Zach should have got a hook, but no call. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Ryan Orgel back to get it for Stevens Point. It is Orgel. He'll walk through, coming again, firing a shot right into the E. In the chest of Zach Diamond. He hangs on.
Yeah, Orgel feeling it, Tommy. Good read of the play, though, again, as he skated in, found some time and space, and lit up a slap shot.
Eli Billing has come out of the net, so 6-on-4 advantage here for the Pointers.
40 seconds left in the power play.
40 seconds left in the power play. Colin Raver looks to come to the front of the net, instead goes around the back. He'll flip it out high to Orgel. Near side, Alleman toward the net. That's deflected by the Blue Golds. Will stay in the zone. 29 seconds remaining on the power play. All right, so face off to the right side of Zach Diamond. And a long shot in. That got through some traffic. McKellar will track it down there. Colin Raver goes behind the net. Eau Claire will get it. They'll flip it the length of the ice. They should just about do it here. for the power play. Still an empty net now. The Pointers, Orgel, almost turned it over. Here's Alleman back with it ahead. Whistle and an icing call. Yep, 4:21 to go here in the third. This should put Eli Billing back in the net. 4:21 to go here in the third. Looks like, 8.1 seconds remaining in Eau Claire on the women's side. Still tied at 2. 4:21 to go here. Well, looks like some rough weather coming in, right?
Sounds like we're gonna get some snow and cold.
Be at Ice Hawks Arena Friday night, not exactly known for its warmth. Now a bouncing puck wide of Eli Billing. Tracked that one. Here's Jordan Fader with it for Stevens Point. Fader, he will skate it out. Boy, they're going to give him a gap here, so he'll get to the red line. Took a licking, but got it ahead. 4 minutes to go. Zach Diamond will battle that one off. And into the neutral zone they go. Carter Rue between two defenders. Paid the price, got the puck through. Eau Claire back to get it. Aromatario will come. Diving ahead here on the near side. Peters with it. Jason Peters, or Todd Treader, the linesman, took a stick up high. Is he all right? Eli Billing coming off again. Loose in the near corner. Here is Tice with it ahead. Tice will come. Dingman will flip it out into the neutral zone. Boy, this is going toward an empty net. Pointers will get there, however. Qualiata behind the net. Dumps it to Aromatario. 3:25 to go in the third. Empty net for the Pointers here, trailing by 3. Ahead, Zach brings it in. He'll calm it down, sends it deep for Isaac Moberg. Moberg flips it to the far corner to Tice. Out high to Qualiata, near side, Aromatario. Sends it to Zek in the near corner. 3:10 to go here. Still loose. They'll scrum forward up the wall on the near side. Aromatario fell down. Empty net back the other way. This is going to do it. Eau Claire, it is Matt Stanton. Hammers the empty net. And this is a very impressive win here for Eau Claire in the opener here. 7-3.
Yep, absolutely, Tommy. They kept things going. 9 unassisted, Tommy,
yep,
for the Blue Golds.
All right, Sean. Good news of the night. Let's see here. And Ninneman and the Pointers have gone on the road and gotten a point out of Eau Claire. 2-2 tie there. So I'll be with Ann and the Pointers on Friday night from Ice Hawks Arena. Now here's the Pointers back the other way. Cody Moline at center ice. Chips it. Far side Orgel. Up ahead, Moline again. Far corner, Austin Redders. I've called him Jared Redders before. His dad on the 90 championship team, didn't I?
Yeah, I did tonight.
Yep. We should also mention, here when we get a second, freshman Ryan Green on the Blue Goals, the son of former Pointer defenseman Mike Green. He did not dress here tonight and limits as to who they can take on the road as a backhanded shot, blockered off by Diamond. And rebound to the near side, 2:15 to go.
Tommy, another eye-opener is a very impressive win by the Blue Devils in Menominee, as they are up 5-1 over UW River Falls right now.
Absolutely. So, all right, here comes Pointers. Far side, Petruski. Back through to the middle, nothing there. Raver, and they'll pick it up. Here's another turnover coming. Shot, Eli Billing. Big save, and then turned aside the rebound.
Oh, he just got
far side. Petruski down hard. Here is Moberg, puts the brakes on, and a minute and a half to go. Another big hit on Moberg, and well, I tell you what, Eau Claire is finishing the deal here. That is for sure. Sagasor, the far corner with Raver. Nothing there. Comes loose, turn shot. Billing kicked that one aside. Petruski to it. Ahead to Moberg on the far side. Minute 15 to go here. Zach Diamond will cut it off. Jordan Kovacs with it. Ahead. Ashley, far corner. Ashley will get it ahead to Ryan McKellar off the heel of his stick. 55 seconds to go. And Eau Claire is going to put 7 on the Pointers here tonight. And aren't meant not be done yet. Here's Dingman with a shot, fought through it. Tell you what, as a senior, Dingman's had a heck of a night here. Fader coming around, chipped it out far side. He will battle for it. scrumming for it. Final 30 seconds here. Well, Sean, good news is you got 2 days to get right and go back at it. 25 seconds to go, and
in a place in Hobbs Ice Arena that you found success.
Yep. Almost wonder if it evens it back up a little bit.
Yeah,
with
absolutely. No fans there.
Down it goes, final 12 seconds, and this early season showdown in convincing fashion in the hands of the Blue Golds here as the final seconds will tick off, and that will do it. Eau Claire into Stevens Point with a very nice 7-3 win here.
Yeah,
Matt Lone's got his fellas going early.
He's got a good team. They pick up right where they left off a year ago, coming into Willett Arena and winning the WIAC postseason championship tournament. And they tally 4 goals in the first period. That's the story tonight, Tommy. A quick start by the Blue Golds leads them to a 7-3 win.
Yep.
And they'll match up They'll match up on Friday night in Game 2 of this series.
All right, 7-3 your final. Let's see here. I think this coach going to come up and around right away here, so we'll get set for him before we take a break. I think he's coming around. We'll see. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Coach Krieger will join us, give us his post-game thoughts. Eau Claire beats Stevens Point 7-3. Back with the head coach of the Pointers after this timeout.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts! The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Auto Select, Kerber Rose, Triggs, UW Stevens Point, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, joined by the head coach of the Pointers, Tyler Krieger. Season opener here tonight goes to the Blue Golds, and I guess, Coach, not the start you had hoped for here. Dug yourself a hole here and tried to battle out of it a couple times, but I tell you what, Eau Claire came in here and was ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, I start off first. I mean, we didn't play our game, but I'll give all the credit in the world to Eau Claire.
Yeah,
they've been through the ringer as far as with their rink, a lot of unknowns and uncertainty, and you know, I thought we'd be prepared. They came and they were more prepared than us. They took it to us from the start. You know, I had a really good feeling going into the week. I think our practice yesterday was, you could sense a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of just timidness, kind of just scared of the moment a little bit coming through there. And, you know, that's a little bit expected with the young group. And, you know, we came out flat on our heels and got punched in the face a few times, a couple of mistakes and up in our net. And then, you know, we tried to tilt that back, and you know, we did a few times, but just couldn't put the throttle down and kept coming back, and you know, we made mistake after mistake after mistake.
The story of the game is the slow start, Coach, and Eli deserved a better fate in that first period, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's not on him. Backdoor shot through a screen, snipe. I mean, not much you can do there. I mean, it's we need a better start, and I'm always going to take the blame. That's on me. I thought Ethan and I had these guys prepared. I thought we were in a very good spot, you know, but obviously we weren't, and that's on us. I'll always take the blame and having this team ready to go, and I bet your butt it's going to be different Friday. You know, we're going to kind of see what we're made of, and see what this group is all about. You know, I like the way they were out on the bench. You know, they never gave up, never got negative. You know, kind of stayed with it. That's what we wanted from our seniors, and it was there. Now we just got to execute.
You got a power play goal. You know, that kind of lit the match for you a little bit to give it, you know, back. But, you know, special teams early on is one of those things that's always a question mark. What'd you think of your power play?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It was fine. We gave up way too much. I mean, we had one shot in the slot in the first period. Second shot we had with Zecker was a goal. We must have gave up. I bet if we gave up 35 shots, I bet 25 of them were from the direct slot. We gave up. D were sliding way too much, giving up 2-on-1s. Locke wasn't there. Just system was not tight. You know, and that's on me.
Lots of coachable moments, though, you can get on tape, and you always talk about the tape and how much you guys look at it. This is a good opportunity for the boys to see exactly what's going on.
Yeah, you know, it's X's and O's mistake, but it's not that. It's mental. It's just the mindset of going with the nothing to lose attitude. Screw it. Not scared to make a mistake. You want to put them on their heels. They put us on our heels right away, and we never recovered. You know, it's a game of momentum, and they started with it and they carried it throughout the game. You know, we tried to claw back, we couldn't.
So you got a day to get right here, and then to try to do the same, turn the tables on them Friday night, right?
Yeah, that's all we can do. I mean, you sit and whine about this and sulk about it. No one's going to feel bad for us. You know, dust yourself off, get up, and throw a punch. We got knocked out today. We'll see what we're made of. You know, made of chicken crap or chicken salad.
In a place at Hobbs Ice Arena where this program's had good success as of late too.
Yeah, we've had success. We've had Eau Claire's number. They're a tough matchup for us. They play. It's hard to create offense. They play very tight D zone coverage. You got to stretch them out. You got to move it, and you got to really grind for every inch of space that you get in the D zone. You know, they're very good there.
Yep. Well, sad we won't be with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But Sean and I figure in here, that's like first game in 15 years. I don't think we broadcast something like that.
Yeah.
So who knows? But
it's a wonderful world we're living in, yeah.
Yeah. But we'll look forward to having you back here next
Thanks,
week.
guys. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Coach. Appreciate it. Pointers coach Tyler Krieger here as Eau Claire beats Stevens Point here by a score of 7-3. We'll quickly recap the final numbers here for you. Eau Claire really, Sean, delivered the knockout blow in the first period. Andrew McGlynn at 2:16, Nick Teckel unassisted at 7:40, Derek Hammer at 9:21, and Charlie Wyan at 18:46 of the first period put Eau Claire up 4-0 as the Blue Golds outshot the Pointers 13-5. Pointers turned the tables a little bit for a while in that second period with Zach Zeck, a power play goal from Stephen Qualiata at 7:48, but boy, the Blue Golds came right back about 2 minutes later. Nathan Dingman from Derek Hammer and Jordan Kovacs at 12:01 made it 5-1. Colin Raver right at the end of the second period, Sean, 19:59 mark from Tyler Petrusky made it 5-2, and then Ryan Orgel, his first goal as a Pointer from Brandon McReynolds at 2:47. You thought, hey, here we go. Got back, climbing back in it, but Eau Claire answering. Simon Sagasor unassisted at 9:01, and Matt Stanton, an empty net even strength goal at 17 minutes. 7-3, your final score here tonight. Shots end up 33-28 in favor of Eau Claire. Let's see here. The Pointers power play 1 of 4 on the evening, they will say. I do not think that's right. Right? One of 6 on the night, and Eau Claire was 1 for 1 on the man advantage. Eli Billing here credited with 26 saves. A very battling Zach Diamond.
Yes, he did.
25 saves here tonight, so he gets it. Eau Claire gets the win. Same two teams on Friday night at Hobbs Ice Arena. And coming out with a split wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
No, I mean, if you look at the schedule and you're looking at long term, you would take a split any day of the week, especially against this caliber of a hockey club. But you got to come up with a better defensive effort and coverage-wise and all around.
That you do.
Good effort tomorrow on Friday night.
That is for sure. All right, that's going to do it here. 7-3, your final score. Join me Friday night, Pointer women hosting Eau Claire. They 2-2. They got a point out of Eau Claire tonight. And we'll bring that game to you on Friday night, 6:45, our pregame coverage. And then, back here next Friday
night. Yep.
Right?
Yep, against
River Falls. So at River Falls Wednesday. So we'll have back-to-back women's games on the network, and then Pointer men coming up after that. That's going to do it here. 7-3 is your final score. For Sean McMahon, I'm